Password?
I think it's the second one.
And if you want to share it in the Discord and everything.
Yep. I don't know what my phone is. Oh my god. I haven't used my computer in a hot minute.
It shows.
Yeah, well, that's like,
Well, if you want to run and grab your phone too, that's
use
fine.
your laptop. Oh no, I'm gonna try not to be on my laptop. Or my phone. There we go. Keep it away from me.
It's literally where I've been putting it. No internet.
It ain't easy being lazy.
If anyone's watching, just so you know, we're just trying to get the stream up so that we can respond to chat.
We should have probably been a little more prepared, but...
You know, we kind of did throw this together last minute.
Shh. I did not click on that. I did not click on that. I don't want that.
There, just click on the right.
God.
I mean, that is going to be annoying. Like, whatever. It'll work.
What?
I mean, that is going to be annoying. Like,
Well, there we go. Just mute it.
Okay. Keep the chat up. Don't close that.
Well, yeah. We'll do that.
Then share the stream. One watching now. It's you.
It's me. Yeah, it's definitely me. That's fine. Okay. How does that look?
Pretty good.
Oh dear. My phone is definitely upstairs.
In the bathroom still.
Yep.
It's not where that belongs right now.
Oh, please.
Okay, I will sit here and hold.
Just look pretty.
I don't know what I'm holding. All right. Gotta have some drinks available for this evening. We have arrived.
You have arrived?
I said we have arrived.
Oh, I'm like, dirty.
No, that's not. No. No, it's not what I'm saying. Stop it. Stop it.
You're sleepy on one side. Go on, get. Go lay down.
Are we posting it in general?
Yes,
or?
I am posting it everywhere. Hold your hormones. I'll post it in general, and then I'll post it in the actual Tavern Talk channel.
Maybe on Facebook too.
Tavern Talk. This is Tavern Talk.
Not our theme song.
That's what's actually funny about like wanting to edit it is because normally I put in the
music,
theme song.
Raise your glass, light the flame. Oh, you're still at work? You should quit.
Is that Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
she said she was still going to be at work.
Where is your settings so I can make this bigger for you? Because you're...
blind as a bat. I wish it was in...
Hold on.
Is it not in here?
Zoom.
That didn't do anything, remember? Oh. Well, that's bad. That I can see.
There we go. She can read
That's
now.
good.
Korppi can read the words on the screen.
That's good. How do we sound, Ash? Can you hear us? Are you listening?
Do we have audio? Let us know. Is Korppi mute again?
Am I mute?
I don't know.
Well, it should be. Well, we can always.
Yes to audio. Oh, sweet.
Well, it should be. Well, we can always. Yeah. No, you can hear both of us.
Perfect.
Yay!
Awesome. We made it.
Audio. It's a me, audio.
It's me, audio. That's terrible.
You're terrible. Okay,
I try to be.
I'm gonna post it on.
Put it up on the FB.
On the Facebook. It's so funny because it's like on our socials, we go dead for a while and then we're just like, hi, everything at once.
That's pretty much how we like to do everything. Take like a 4-month hiatus and then just show up with more content that we know what to do with. Yeah, that's pretty on brand.
Because we just officially put up the event today. So it's like, and we've been posting in like all the groups and stuff.
Yeah. We're like, hey guys, by the way, we have stuff happening.
Happening. I know how to spell. Nope, certainly don't.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't call your pregnant wife dumb.
I'm not calling you dumb.
No, you call me pretty, which is like, I don't know.
Passive aggressive compliment.
Yeah. Which is so funny because I'd never heard that before until you and your sister started saying that. And then,
yeah.
Because at first I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh.
It's pretty on brand.
Rude.
'Tis the Kariuti family way.
Okay.
All right, everything's up. We're good. We're on.
Yeah, we're on.
We are on.
Oh, do we want to do?
Yeah, might as well. 1, 2, 3. For the hall.
For the hall.
And I'm apparently going to be drinking a lot tonight.
Why?
Because everybody else gets to drink on D&D night.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah.
So for anyone that's been watching our live stream of our official hall campaign, you probably noticed that either A, I'm off camera, or I'm not really doing much for drinking while everyone else is, except for when we all do our shot together.
Yeah, well, because you don't really drink in DM is what like you.
That's my
your
rule.
Rule has always been. Is
I don't drink in DM because there was a very horrible moment once upon a time. A very tragic NPC was born, and I've never gone back. Also, there was that one, and then there was that really annoying gnome that you guys have run into in a few campaigns.
Yeah.
Figgis Wilmorthkins, Arturana Kamshasminson.
Holy shit.
And you do not call him Figgis.
Okay.
Yeah, he hates that.
Okay.
I usually have to shotgun a beer and immediately chase it with a monster in order to get into character for that gnome, because it's just I'm talking at speeds that are just absolutely impractical.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well,
I mean,
I would think it's also like just having when I edit the videos, sometimes I'm just like, holy crap, like just to keep things straight, like you gotta probably be a little bit more with it because
oh yeah,
we can very easily all go off track. And
well, I mean, especially with last week when I had like the split combat where this side of the table was doing one like battle sequence on top of the city, while you guys on this side of the table were underground fighting your own horrific shadow onslaught.
Yeah. That was interesting because that was the first time I've ever experienced that. Well, I mean, this is the first group that I've ever experienced such a large group with D&D. if I'm completely honest. Like,
yeah,
because most of the time we have like what, like maybe like five or six
to 8.
people.
5 to 8, depending on the game.
Yeah.
Or which group, yeah.
I've never experienced, like, sometimes we have 15 people at the table.
If everyone shows up, I believe the total is 15 plus me.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's insane. Like, again, I can't imagine keeping track of that, let alone like managing all of those folks.
Profound amounts of caffeine.
But then also, again, I feel like the split battles
combat and everything
was smart because so it kept some of us quiet.
Well, yeah, it kept you guys on task, and also it left like a little bit of suspense for each of you. So like while I shifted away from the battle on the city streets and you guys start doing stuff, I usually left them mid battle so they didn't know, oh shit, is something else going to happen when it shifts back to us? And,
yeah.
And that's kind of the fun of it for me, is just leaving you all so very confused.
Yeah, I was definitely confused the whole time. Like, I feel like that's just been par for the course for Korppi. Korppi's just confused. She has no idea what's going on. Ever. And it made me laugh too, especially towards the end, like finally figuring out, because being with the DM, you hear a little bit about what's going to happen prior.
Well, you don't really hear about what's happening in the campaign. You've got more background insight into what everything means that happened last Saturday.
Well, yeah, like everything at the very end, especially, I felt bad because I was like, no, you're not going to go fight this thing. And you're like, go fight this thing. So I can give you all your powers.
I'm like, I'm going to need you to just shut up for a second, Korppi. Korpka's got work to do. Like, thanks, you brought me back to life. Now let me jump back into the void and risk my existence to make you all demigods, basically.
Reaction though, like of what my character and what even I would be like honestly, like if you think about it, from Korppi's perspective, her husband just randomly like collapsed.
Spoilers.
Well, yeah, sorry, spoilers for those who haven't read the second book, but
yeah. Well, that's kind of where it's been fun though, is this campaign starts like 3 weeks to about a month and a half after the events of the second book.
Yeah.
And the Hall of Heroes anthology.
Yeah.
And everybody actually gets to play out what their characters are doing after all the events of how that novel ended. Right. Which I guess for some people that are new to hanging out with us or watching our channel or just being in our Discord, this is, the whole story of the Hall is based on all of our friends.
Right.
Like every main character in the plot is one of us.
There's very few characters like Kalitha, and her brother or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're
characters that aren't like based off people. They're just part of the story that you built.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I mean, they're
pivotal.
Yeah. Yeah, they serve their purpose, but mostly just kind of as a plot device to keep things moving. But from there, I mean, the whole cast in the story is just all of my favorite heathens in the Hall of Heroes. And it's, it still makes me laugh because everything I write in the books has a very weird habit of being prophetic to things in real life, as you've witnessed now multiple times over.
Yeah.
And some things I've written were just like a fantasy retelling of me and my friends and just the stuff we've done over the years, as if we were actually these characters instead of... Now, I will say book 3 is probably going to have a little bit of comedic undertone to it because I am going to be drawing heavy inspiration from this campaign. and
the chaos.
Yeah, Seamus in jail. Exactly. Yeah, that was all Seamus getting put in the jails at Canterbury. Oh, God, that was back in 2022. No, 2023. Yep, that's exactly a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
And that's, that's kind of the fun of it is, I don't know, book 2. I mean, we've kind of gone over this over previous episodes of Tavern Talk, but I mean, book 2 is really the one book I consider myself an actual author after writing that.
Well, that was technically the first book that you truly wrote as a book from start to finish. The first, I mean, we've said this, but the first book was like a combination of all the
Instagram posts that I was doing week after week.
Which, you know, a lot of people could consider that like short stories kind of thing. Like you kind of combined them into, and you just expanded.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it was, because each season was a short story of its own right.
Right.
But all the characters just kind of like progressed into a larger plot over time.
Right. I don't know, I'm coughing. Probably because little girl is big. But
yeah, it's really cool just seeing this side of it for those of you that have read the book, that are playing in the campaign, and you know the shit show I left the world in at the end of book 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then now actually coming in and trying to find a solution for what happened to Köykkä, what's going on in the world.
Which is why I'm saying, like, Korppi's like reaction. That's why I was playing it true to character. Is because I'm just like,
yeah,
I mean, it's exactly how Korppi would react.
In the intro chapters I've already written for book 3, Korppi is very neurotic. Korppi has not slept in days.
Hey, like, why would I? Like, there's serious shit that happened, and she's pissed, and so I've just been trying to channel that, because that's realistically how it would be anyways, you know?
Yeah. And it's been rather fun to watch it play out as you somehow manage to deal more damage to your allies than the enemies you're fighting.
Well, and that's what's funny too, is they're so used to, so far in the campaign, to Korppi being so like crazy and just like willing to shoot or kill anything. It's going to be interesting to see how they react to a Korppi that's a little different now that Köykkä's back.
Yeah.
Because that will be different. She acts different. She is different, you know, and all of that. Because even I felt like Tom was doing that with poor Diggs, which, hi Diggs. Getting on him like, who are you?
Oh yeah, no, and it was great because the next, or I guess at the end of the night when he was, he messaged in the Discord chat. He's like, so I'm going to come back to that conversation next session. Like, we have unfinished business here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I like that. I like that we have people that are so involved in the story.
Yeah.
And in like really, you know, developing their characters and keeping to their characters and all of that. That's what makes it fun, you know, and everything. So,
I mean, it kind of goes along with, I really set the stage for this campaign, just in the sense that I sent everybody like PDF short stories of their character's backstory for the most part, except for Ash. You know, she might be the biggest lore junkie, like as far as hounding me for different things throughout the day and any given day, wanting to know, okay, what happened here?
If there was Hall of Heroes awards, like Ash would get top award for like most in-depth knowledge. Like she beats me out sometimes, where she'll like remind me of stuff, and I'm just like, well, damn.
Well, what was it yesterday? Or no, today, the TikTok video she made of the horrific monster I put in book 2 with, it was like that shadow monster that had teeth where his eyes were.
Yeah.
And that has haunted her forever. Yep, there it is. It haunts me still, she says.
Well, and I was going to say this earlier in the Discord, and I meant to, Ash, but like, honestly, anytime you want to make stuff like that, I'll post it on the Hall TikTok and the Hall accounts anytime.
Yeah.
So we should be posting more often anyways. I've just been, I don't know. The
baby has stolen your IQ.
All of the creativity out of me for that. So I've been having a hard time with the short videos. But you can always message me those or just post them, and like I want to post that one tomorrow. Yeah, see, and that's my thing, is I'm good with a good overview, and then like over time
digging deeper into the
and
actual plot.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that you made a cleaner one. Yeah, I was gonna post it probably. Just don't let me forget. I'll try to remember tonight or tomorrow. Depends on how late this goes. Because if we go till midnight again, I'm gonna end up going right to bed.
Not off-brand for you.
Well, last time, what was it?
We had like a 4 hours. Well, and I don't know. It's kind of fun doing these actual live streams rather than like just putting up the edited. Here's what we're talking about.
It's such, well, that's true. I remember your plans for tomorrow. You have your day tomorrow and have extra for me.
Take naps.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
Yeah, exactly what Diggs was saying. So he actually came to me with a basic idea for his character backstory.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, let me juice this up and fit it into the world and
let me expand.
Make everything just more coherent overall. And also like with Dravian's character, his sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had a pretty good idea for a backstory for his character, like why his family has their surname that they do. And then I was like, okay, well, it's been a while since we've had a character that's from Numidia, which anyone that's played in my past campaigns knows that tribal kingdom, like 2 continents west of Kirdana, has played a huge role in like the overarching storyline. In fact, there was a princess that was being sought after in book 1 from there. And then there was, well, her end was unfortunate in the sense of how it played out in one of my campaigns, where there was a half-orc cleric who tried to save her, but he ended up casting Spiked Pit under her. She fell. And in order to try and save her, he was going to cast Wall of Ice, like just as a horizontal plane for her to land on. However, I forced him to do a reflex save. I'm like, well, she's moving, so you got to time this right.
Right.
So he rolled a 1 and instead capped it over her. So he basically just entombed her inside of a spiked pit, which in Pathfinder, the spell Spiked Pit is like, it creates this like magical, just like convulsing hole with teeth that just like essentially chews you. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that was one of the many in-game deaths of Xandra. And she's died a few times. Hamant's killed her once. Yeah.
See, this is where it's too, is like, I would be like, so, cause your world you've played so many different campaigns in this world, this huge world you've built and everything. And even I've played a couple different characters.
Yeah, from different parts of the world too.
Right.
So there's a lot of areas that, oh yeah, definitely, dude.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Also, hey. Dravian, our sorcerer.
Yeah.
Also, Hamant said he met you at a card shop the other day.
Well, like you said, Ash, you're also a writer. So, you know, you being able to write your own backstory. There's the other person that makes me think of that is when, I'm blanking on his name. Danny.
Ulrich.
Ulrich. Yeah. When Ulrich was telling me his whole backstory, I was like, wow, have you told Ramsey that? Like, you should.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is like, it's funny how much I've written the characters, especially, well, and this is where I was originally going with this, is like in book 2, Seasons of War feels like a love letter to my friends. Like I depicted all of you exactly how I see you as like my friends and family in this world.
Yeah.
So it's been really, God damn it, here we go. We're not even playing and we're doing the musical numbers. Jeez.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's been really cool to see all of, I don't know, everyone's reactions and how they're jumping into the campaign. And I mean, everyone's been so eager. Like, all right, so if you've played D&D or Pathfinder or any tabletop RPG, you know how difficult it is to get everybody to show up for your sessions because everybody's schedules are a nightmare. Nothing ever really lines up. Like I've had games where
Hello.
I've had games where like half the party doesn't show up, which brings me back to why I don't drink in DM, is because of one of said nights where half the party didn't show up. So I just got really, really drunk and weird side quests happened. And I'm like, no, we're never doing that again. But with our group,
sometimes it makes for great
it does make for great stories. But also, what I'm getting at though is like with our group, we've never had less than 6 people at the table since we started running this.
We just had that one, not this last session, but the session before where we had 4 of us. Well, technically 5, I guess, including me. But yeah, realistically, like every time we've put it together, we've had at least 5 to 6 people here to be able to do. In fact, most of the time our problem is trying to get everybody fit in onto the table.
Oh no, it's actually rather impressive how we've just like added a second table and we're just like creating this huge monstrosity in our basement. But also at the same time, you know me, I thrive on chaos.
Yeah.
And you're sitting here like, I don't know how we're going to do this with so many people. I'm like, just wait, I got this.
Yeah, no, I just, I don't know how I wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, you seem to make it work. And like I said, when I'm editing it, sometimes it's just hilarious to me to listen to like the 17 questions that are coming at you at once.
Ash just said it best. The common question in the chat is, so when's the next session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's next? How did I miss the next session? Which I'm going to have to change how I do that, apparently, because I don't like that Discord is not showing the session dates thread that I'm been making and posting every single time.
Well, sub-threads are kind of weird with the notifications on that, but
I made it because it shows on mine like right underneath it, and I thought it would be the easiest. So whatever, more to come on that, but we'll figure it out.
Well, but like, so to kind of take this conversation back full circle though, is it's really cool seeing how everyone's shown up into the campaign.
Yes.
And they're playing the characters based on the novel characters that I wrote based on them as people.
Yeah.
And that to me has been probably the coolest part, because like we've got, Christian playing Siegfried, and he is playing Siegfried like from the books.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every time. And I think people sometimes forget, because Korppi is similar to me, that I think people forget that like I am technically playing my character a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like and that's what was funny about the last session. Like I said, is like when you rose and then I was acting different, it threw a couple people off. You could tell. They're like, wait, why aren't you just shooting first? And I'm just like, well.
You're like, well, my husband's alive again.
Hubby's alive. I'm good now. Except for when I accidentally roll terrible.
And you somehow shoot Bastion behind you with your bow. Yeah, you and the dice either love you or they absolutely hate you.
Because I have rolled a 1, I think, almost every session. Usually I'm the icebreaker. I'm the one that usually rolls it first. And it's on something really random.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I really like about just the random element of this, is now going and writing book 3, I can take some of the crazy and or stupid shit you guys have done and put a little bit of a comedic element to certain characters.
You get to backhand me against a wall again.
All right. For those that don't know,
So in book 2, when he was writing book 2, which was technically, we thought it was going to be book 1. This is when he was originally just writing book 2 as book 1.
Yep. But then I realized I can't write or make book 1 be part of the story that's already halfway in.
Right. So he was writing the one of the fighting scenes, and he was like, I want you to read this and just be like, hey, like, what do you think of this? Like, what did, kind of thing. So I read it and I was like, well, it seems a little, I think I called it like Disney.
Bastion, why me? We rolled a D4 and it just happened to be you that time. Sorry.
So much.
But yeah, so you were giving me constructive criticism.
I was, because you asked for
scenes.
it. You asked for constructive criticism. I gave it to you because I was like, it's a little PG, is what it felt like
the battle scenes were
we won. Like we always won. Like there was nothing ever anything bad that happened. Like I was like, felt like there was not really as much dynamic as there could be. Mm-hmm. And that's all I basically said. So you're like, all right, fine.
And then Korppi got backhanded into a stone wall, you know?
It's just like,
you asked for it.
What the hell, dude?
Well, to be fair, a lot of things happened because, I mean, in book 2, Siegfried essentially almost died in the tunnels or in the sewers underneath the capital of Cordana.
Yeah.
When that idiot paladin let off that extinction wave bomb,
which was based off
Figgis Wilmorthkins created.
Which that was, like you said, that was based off of a campaign.
Yeah, that was based off a campaign that you did with me, Hamant, and our old Tuesday crew. And yeah, basically, so if you actually look in the technology guide for Pathfinder, it's an artifact called an extinction wave device. And what it does is when it detonates, it kills every living creature basically in a 1 mile radius.
Damn.
So after a whole lot of really bad shit happened one session, they're like, you know what? Screw it. We're going back to Freehome. We know Figgis Wilmorthkins is there. We're going to see what kind of bombs he's got. And Figgis is a crazy high-level artificer, and he made them one of these. So they convinced the poor gullible paladin to be the one to detonate said bomb. And it was real bad. It was like he died, and then they resurrected him just so he could do it. And then he died again.
Oh my goodness.
And then they immediately teleported in and resurrected him again, just so that Hamant could just mind fuck this poor bastard and be like, what did you do? It was supposed to put them to sleep, not kill everyone. They were supposed to sleep. So he ended up, read book 2. You'll hear about Paladin Alexander and all the terrible things that befell him and the shit that he came across, which ended up being the rest of you later on.
But I thought that was cool. Like, again, that's like something that you keep doing with the writing. That's really fun. That's why I'm really excited about book 3 and excited to hear you say that, that's going to be happening again, like this year, whatever, according to your...
I'm shooting for March, but I'm going to be very real. It depends on how much we actually get done in the campaign in the coming weeks, because I know where things are going to go. It's just a matter of getting there, and I have a lot of shit that I want. Oh yes, and baby.
And like March is going to be mid. Like we could possibly end up having baby in the middle of baby or of March. Could have baby in middle of March. Baby take brain.
Yeah, that's another reason why Korppi is not acting normal in the campaign versus.
Well, generally speaking, because she's a little dumb lately. No, but I wanted to make a comment about, I've been meaning to make a comment about baby took all the intelligence score. Yeah.
Yes.
The intelligence somebody had mentioned that's why their one friend does a 10 to 12 hour session.
Yeah.
Because
some people can't make it.
Because some people can't make it. It would be interesting to try that one day.
Don't fucking tempt me. I've done it. No. All right. So I wish some of my friends from the Sioux from the old days when I was DMing.
Give her a restoration potion.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God.
No, I wish some of my old crew from Sault Ste. Marie back in like early 2000s was watching this, because I used to do that. Like I had me and one of my roommates in 2003, we would wake up and start playing until we had to go to work. We'd go to work, come home, our friend would come over, we'd start playing again, more people would show up, we'd keep playing, and we would go until like fucking 4 or 5 in the morning.
Nice.
So it was basically all waking hours that wasn't dedicated to work was just playing
D&D.
Yeah. I mean, Give
me on a 3-day weekend. Yeah.
I would love to see a day where all of us lived closer and we could all just pull shit like that, where it's like, all right, wake up, let's go play.
I bet we could plan a day where we do a
binge session.
A binge session for sure. That would be
That
fun.
means we have to do a Hall of House party.
A Hall of House party.
Except mostly just playing.
I'm in.
Airbnb.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea.
That's not a bad idea.
It's just like rent an Airbnb for a weekend. And
any federal holiday that lands on a Monday. All right. So after Gears and Bloom, that Monday we do a 12-hour session.
I have President's Day off. That's next month.
Yeah, but are you going to be able to handle it with
a 12-hour session? Korppi might come in and out. She might need a nap midday, but it's fine.
Korppi disappears. We send everybody on a side quest.
Send me on a side mission or something. I'll go back after my nap.
Well, and that's also, another thing I've been working on plans for is I want to run the second campaign for anyone that's looking to play and be a part of the Hall world. I'm looking at doing a...
Korppi is in spirit mode.
Oh,
she's actually napping on the couch.
No, I'm actually looking at doing a side campaign, which is going to kind of start off as like a series of one-shots until we actually get to a point where everybody becomes recurring characters, and then we have the apprentices.
Yeah.
Snoring in background. Yes, that will be you.
Unfortunately, MLK Day doesn't work because I have a kiddo. We both have kiddos that day. Both of our kiddos are home that day.
Oh yeah, that's right. Monday.
That's Monday. Yep. Yeah, and that's not one that I get off. I get Good Friday off, but not MLK Day.
Yeah,
I thought that was
also half the people in chat have met our boys and know the absolute
they're too
balls
loud.
Of energy they are. Bjorn and the camel will return.
Yay! It's been a minute since the camel man.
Oh, don't worry. By the way, I got to remind me tomorrow. I got to send you a PDF. I've already written what Bjorn has been going through away from everything.
Does he get missed?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you. That's a good that's I will say that's the one compliment we get a lot is that we have good kiddos. Like we even got that compliment quite a bit at fair. They're like, "Wow, your kids behave so well." Yeah, like
I mean, if you teach them standards,
we try to be good parents. But no, they are really good boys. Like they were just super cute. Just putting them to bed a minute ago and everything. They're hilarious. I love them.
Yes.
Energetic, but and that's the problem is that we can't do any recordings or anything like that because
today was so adorable. Today was so adorable bringing Seth up to go pick Z up from school.
That's his favorite thing to do.
Oh yeah. He had a half day, so he's like, "I'm gonna go with you. We're gonna pick up my big brother." I'm like, "All right, get in the back of the car. Let's go."
Oh, and I love that Z was just like, "This is my brother. This is my brother."
Oh yeah, he was introducing him to his teachers, his friends. He's just like, "This is my brother, Sethy Poo."
Oh, it's so cute. And that's like I said, that's one of the first things Seth usually asks me.
When you pick him up, he's like, "Is he home?
Is he coming home today?" It's yes or no. My favorite still is last week when I was like, "Yep, Z's on his way home." He's like, "Yeah!" Like this little guttural came out of him. It was so funny.
I can't wait for their sister to enter,
especially after today. Like they're like, Amila monster. Like I'm just like, oh my god, she is gonna be so doted on by them. Like,
oh yeah. Well, I mean, shit. Look at how Z already has been. Like all he wants to do is like come up, talk to her.
Usually he whispers to her. Today was the first day he like yelled.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm getting impatient. Amila, come out, let's play. I don't think you're real until I see you.
Yeah, because usually he's so good about like he'll just come up and be like, "Hi, Amila, I love you." He's like, and he just whispers. And today they were just like full of it. And they were both just like yelling at her.
Well, I mean, the second we got home, like they were just bouncing off the walls.
I didn't even see them. They came down for like half a second and then went right back upstairs and we're just off to the races.
Well, that's the thing is when they come home and they're both here on the same day, we don't exist.
Mm-mm.
No adults exist. They're just bouncing from their little play area to their bedroom.
Yep.
And they've got their the basement is.
Well, they have their games. They have their locations.
So down here is Michigan.
Yep.
Yep. This is Michigan
This
in
is
the basement.
Bridge to Michigan.
Yeah, the stairway. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So
that's our crazy boys.
Well, and Z was telling you before bed, that's bad guy kindergarten because it's the bad guy game and everything is,
So I think that started. Well, no, that started before Seth watched Home Alone, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've been playing the bad guy game forever. There used to be a good guy game, but they've been stuck on the bad guy game.
Well, I think it's because, honestly, I blame it on Murph 2024 when we introduced them to the Queen as the Assassins. They're like, ooh, we're sneaky assassins.
Sneaky assassins. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because not bad guy doesn't mean bad to them.
Mm-mm.
It's, I don't know. It's a whole complicated thing. So
yeah.
It's cute though.
Well, when they take the bad guys to school, they're rehabilitating them.
In some ways, yeah. I was gonna say, is it because we're the bad guys? No, I yes and no. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I honestly have no idea.
Anti-hero, yeah. I think it's very much more that vibe than anything else. But it's super cute because they definitely.
Which is totally 90% of the characters in the Hall story. We're all anti-heroes.
Yeah.
Nobody's a good person in the story.
Well, that is true. That is true.
As Zangief says, just because you're a bad guy doesn't make you a bad guy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. When I made the mistake, what was it, like a month or two ago, of cleaning the room, and Seth was distraught because you
pulled the toys out of their shelf.
I did, and I put them all in the wrong spot, and it was a problem because he's like, "You put why are they over here?" And I'm just like, "I'm sorry."
Ash has a good point. I mean, look at what I can create in quotes.
Your meat tree, the creepy meat tree. I was just glad this last session that Korppi wasn't anywhere near that because I don't think Korppi
it was good that you were on this side of the table party and not this side of the table party because Korppi would have had to roll a fort save to stop herself from puking again.
Which, as we've experienced in the past, I don't do well on that because the camel.
And it's not even just with Korppi. It's every character you've played.
Yeah.
If I say roll a fort save because you might become nauseated, you always roll a 1.
It's because of exactly what you said earlier. It's weirdly like everything with D&D with you that's related to that ends up being true to life. And that is exactly how I am as a person. I am very easily nauseated by everything. There's foods that I am so susceptible to foods. That's why with Seth, I threw up and was in labor because the medicine they gave me made me throw up. I can't take certain meds because they make me throw up. God forbid I have a migraine. Everything's just over. That kind of thing. So it's very true to life.
Yep. And I mean, it's fine, but if it's funny,
I suppose.
I mean, when Kortha greased up the camel in session 0 and you just immediately start vomiting uncontrollably.
I was say, Kortha, I don't know if you're on. I don't think she is, but where the fuck have you been? You need to come and be a part of the session because the bard throws in all the kinks into the
phrasing.
But no, she's always the chaos factor, the major chaos factor.
There's a reason why she is called Chaos Kortha in the Hall crew.
Right. She's one of the most chaotic. Not like we all aren't, but I just never know what she's gonna do.
My word is always chaos when we're at fair. But you're
the DM, so
yeah, that's true. But
you're less adding chaos and more trying to control the chaos and keep us on task. You did a really good job this last time. I felt like you were all right, we got to get through this.
Well, I had a solid session planned out, and I was like, all right, whether you guys like it or not, we're going to get through all of this before we're done.
Right. You're this is happening. I don't care what you guys want.
Fuck your sleep schedule.
This is happening. So let's go. Which I think we need. And maybe that's something too, is you really figured out with this group, you really do need to keep us on a leash because we can just veer off.
Well, I mean, with a group that's large, you kind of have to. And the thing is, I'm not trying to railroad the story, but there are key events that I want to happen. how you get to those events is really up to you guys.
Well, in like session 0, like we spent so long trying to get out of the town.
Well, not to get out of the town, just to figure out what the fuck the spectral dragon was in the sky, which you guys still have not completely
We still haven't figured out.
Well, you do know that when you went to the underground tomb that you later found out Köykkä's body was inside of the sarcophagus, which you're going to have to figure that out too.
How he magically appeared from the fucking cave that we put him in.
Which was literally just basically the same way that that Crag Diggs was coming from.
Oh, okay.
So he ended up coming in through the same tunnel that you went in to hide Köykkä's body, quote unquote.
What do you mean, quote unquote?
Well, he was not dead, but he wasn't.
He wasn't dead.
My husband's not dead.
Korppi just kept saying for like the first 4 sessions, he's not dead. I don't know what he is.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of unanswered questions that you guys need to figure out, which I have answers for, but nobody is asking them. And that's where it's honestly funny to me, is because eventually you guys are going to start being like, okay, wait a minute. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Why did that happen? What the fuck just happened?
Hold on. Bones. Go lay down.
Exactly. Who moved the body?
To you. Hold on. I don't want to listen to you licking. Can you go away, please? Go lay on the couch.
Oh, poor Bones.
Grumpy.
He's such a cranky old man.
He is. He's becoming such an old man.
So for those who have been watching the campaign as we've streamed it, Bones has arrived.
Bones is my dog, for those that don't know.
I want to know about the rift.
He's my old man. Who moved the body? Yeah, exactly. Who moved the body? That's what I want to know. Is
who moved the body? What the fuck was that rift in the sky? Well, you know, because you saw it in the Golden Serpent Shogunate in a past campaign.
Okay, I know you keep saying that, but my dumb
the old Tuesday campaign at Mott's.
Forgetting what happened.
I know you were playing a very special girl.
To be fair, we kind of partied a lot when we played that too. Like, so.
Not towards the end,
at least.
Well, I mean, also at that point,
you may not have, but I don't remember.
We didn't play, or we didn't party while we played.
I did. And I was also new. So it's like that information overload. I kept telling you that when I first met you, it was hard.
I was hoping Bones was a dog and not just an old man you were yelling at. I don't know. It would be kind of hilarious.
Bones, the old man, go lay down. It's an 80-year-old man. Okay.
There is no elder abuse here except for directed at me.
Yeah, you're the elder.
Mostly, yeah.
Can I go in the rift?
Get out of here, you old fuck. Stop looking at me like that, Bones. What the fuck, dude? He's just like, but why are you talking about me?
He's being whiny. I don't know what happened. Like, we let you out. We gave you food. We gave you water. Like, I literally don't know what else you need. You had the boys
chasing you around the house, calling you Bones Gator.
How many times you gotta teach you this lesson, old man? It's like, what is it? It's like that that Adam Sandler movie with the golf balls. Jesus. When his grandma's in the old folks home, and that sounds is like trending on TikTok right now, where it's like, my fingers hurt. He's
oh
like,
yeah.
Well, guess what? Now your whole body's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Happy Gilmore, thank you.
Also for yeah. So the thing is, Ash can't. She's
we
not.
Know you reanimated a skeleton and called them both.
Ash is not a traditional necromancer. She is a blight druid, which is somehow more horrific based on the creations that have come to be from my fucked up imagination.
Yeah, you guys just keep making it worse. Every time the two of you
said something
get together, you make something worse.
Yeah. She mentioned one thing, and I'm like, meat trees. Like, you're just gonna have like this horrific thing that's just a tree made of meat. And then
is he still casting poison frog?
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this further. I'm gonna write up stats for this, and I'm gonna make an advanced version, and now you can possibly make a meat treant. Imagine Treebeard full of meat.
No, I know. I've and I've tried to get.
Oh, Bastion did make it worse. The stuff he was rendering to 3D print.
Oh, I heard you guys
the meat
like whining
tree,
about it, but...
except with like bananas.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Bananas that were just penises, and I'm like, why? What horrific nightmare created this? And now I'm going to die internally.
Meat trees. Yuck. No, Bones is calmed down. I think he's finally used to his food. Side note, he's no longer casting poison frog.
Oh yeah, he's done.
He was doing that. Unfortunately, a couple days ago, he was
no, like, during the last session. He cropped us.
During the last session, but then I was saying a couple days ago too. He was like just reeking again, and yeah. So no, but he. Fun fact: he was named because he was the littlest of the 12 pups, and you could see his little ribs when he was born, so that's why I named him Bones. I hate those trees till they're getting rid of evidence. Korppi's never had a problem with that before. She just leaves bodies everywhere, and it's not a problem.
I mean, realistically, given the plot of book 1 and especially book 2, I mean, you guys have essentially been on the run for about a year of actual storyline.
Yeah.
Which is fun. And it's going to be real fun for the next session when stuff happens. Stuff and things.
Stuff and things, he says.
Mostly nonsense. Knowing you.
Yeah.
And the rest of you.
Maybe chaotic Korppi will come back and Köykkä will just be like,
what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Well, it was funny because like there was that one scene in the last session where Köykkä's like, how bad did it get? And nobody said anything. I was just waiting for one of you to just be like, well, Korppi's lost her shit.
I think if Siegfried had been here, he would have.
Yeah.
I think he would have. But yeah, no, nobody really. I was just like,
Yeah.
Well, I paused because I was trying to think of everything that happened since you had gone down. Like, a lot happened. Chaos.
A lot happened. Chaos. Period. Send. Punctuation.
Right. Like, I'm just like, well, mostly Korppi was just focused on trying to get you back, which now that you're back, you want to go in this rift, and that's why she was angry. And
you're like, God damn it, you're about to sacrifice yourself after coming back.
I was like, I'm gonna stab you.
No, there's a lot which you now know from me telling you plans for the novels. Actually, you know what? We're going to take this moment for me to actually explain this to those watching.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the whole reason why all the characters ended up going mythic,
a lot of friendly fire,
essentially are becoming like embodiments of gods that were devoured by Avorix. So there was a few things that you and I discussed, which you actually asked some hardcore questions that night. You're like, okay, but if creation and destruction are just two sides of the same coin, then how could Avorix destroy something that was the embodiment of creation? And I'm like, well, fuck. All right. We're going to go down this road because I need to fill these plot holes. And essentially,
I ask those why questions that people are like,
well, it's about fucking time somebody did, because I needed that. And essentially what happens is Avorix can devour the identity, but he cannot consume the spark of creation that was given to those gods.
Right.
So where each character, yes, exactly, can't be destroyed, only redirected. So basically each character is taking on the mantle of the gods that were consumed.
And I think that's where I'd ask the question, well, where's that energy
go?
Where was it after he consumed the original gods?
Well, in the void.
It was just in him, and he was...
Well, and that's another thing that we started
feeding off of
getting into is the veil never existed until Avorix manifested as Avorix to begin with.
Yeah.
So the whole like shadowy spirit realm, the shadows that you encounter in the spirit realm aren't actually the people themselves, because the former goddess of death, the maiden of death, used to like ferry the souls into the afterlife in this mythology of my world until she herself was consumed. Well, basically those souls have been stuck in a perpetual loop of reincarnation since the Gods' War. There is no afterlife that anybody has achieved since then.
Yeah.
So where we're at now is this whole mindfuck that has occurred is anything that has been consumed by Avorix exists as a memory, so to speak, inside the veil, which is, I mean, for anyone familiar with like D&D planes of existence, it's my version of the plane of shadow, but instead of necessarily just being necromancy based, it's the memory of what was consumed. And that's why Köykkä has always been able to tap into that, is because of things that you guys are going to find out.
And he always does that. That's no, but that made a lot more sense. No, I was asking some in-depth questions because I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. I'm confused. But it's interesting how it's all set up and works out.
Well, and a lot of it I've already had planned out, written up. I wish somebody could go through my notebooks. Maybe one day when I die, you'll go through all of my old D&D notebooks. I've died like twice. I get better.
Next time you die, Korppi's just going to move on. That's it. You've died 3 times, 3 strikes, and you're out. I'm going to go crazy in the woods by myself. Leave me alone.
No, it's actually really cool because I know a lot of things for the novels and how, no, he's not the Goku of Kurdana. Just because, all right, that's actually a really funny analogy, but fuck you, Ash. The thing about Köykkä, and it's funny going back to like book 1, he was just a dude from the Kura tribes, escaped an onslaught that occurred at the Kura encampment during the end of the Unification War, got separated from Korppi, took wee baby Seamus, and traveled down to, the capital. And then the story actually starts as Köykkä is like mortally wounded with a dagger in his back. And it's kind of fucking awesome how I took that storyline, which for those in the know, that entire storyline is based on me rage quitting a past job I had and taking Hall of Heroes venue to venue over a period of time. So, again, I say everything I've written has weirdly been prophetic, or at least based on reality to some degree.
Yeah.
And that's really fun for me.
Well, because that's you had said that the hall burning.
Spoilers. Which time?
Well, that's what I mean. I think it's the very first time was the time you had moved it.
Yeah.
And then the second time you wrote that before
all the shit happened with the venue we were doing it at. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's what's cool for me is like you kind of burned the hall in the story, the hall burned in real life, and then I came in real life, and you and I kind of took the hall.
And I wrote you into the story.
And you wrote me into the story, yeah, like
which was weird because I'm not saying I prophesized you, but I kind of did.
Oh, still,
yeah, and it kind of turned out great. Big fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, I got wee baby Amila in there.
Yeah, I think you like me or something.
Yeah, a little bit, about half a cup.
No, but it's been interesting. That's why, like I said, I'm interested to see what you write in book 3 because all your other books have been so prophetic and everything.
Oh, Asphodel's getting triplets. I don't give a shit.
Triplets.
We're gonna call it a litter.
Triplets.
A triplitter.
Triplitter. Can you imagine a bunch of baby Asphodels just with their meat trees?
Little bog babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little boggy druid babies.
Saplings. Perfect.
The little giggles followed by them just being like,
yeah. But yeah, it's been really fun kind of seeing how all of this has completely taken shape.
Well, I think what's cool about it too is even just, I know it's got to be cool for you, but it's been cool for me to see the development of it, of us like building this up, and then you building it up even prior to that for a couple of years. Plus on top, you've been building this world for 20 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for it to have expanded so far, and then there's so many people that are so excited about it. That's another thing that's really fun to see. Like you said, everybody getting really into their characters, everybody getting really involved in the story, wanting to play their characters correctly and play it to the story correctly, and all of that is just,
well, there's no wrong way for anyone to play their characters, because I mean, everyone in the novels I wrote to a T on the actual
the fact that they
inspiration.
Want to be so involved and like so accurate, like that's the cool part, is it just shows how much passion they have for it. And somebody else having passion for something that you developed.
Oh, it's awesome. No, it's fucking amazing.
Like, that's cool. It's really fun.
And it's funny because it's almost like, in a weird way, it's like I've had the live action movie happening around me for the past like 5 years. And now I'm writing the actual screenplay for what I've witnessed.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's been really cool.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, the best part is just how absolutely insane.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go grab liquor to do a shot. You entertain the masses for a minute.
That's my ADHD tick, is I definitely have the...
You hear a jingle and immediately start singing it?
I have to. I have to. I have to.
Do you, though?
I do.
Do you actually?
I do.
Alleged.
I can't wait for the next vocal stem. Because that's the funny part for me, is the stems that, like, I love that it's not just me, because I have done it my entire life and everybody always like gives me shit for it. Go get your drink. Stop standing here.
I'm not standing here. I'm standing over here.
Making my way downtown. Yeah, like
I am throwing a brick the next time I hear that.
But it's great because it's especially fun for me because not only do I experience it live, but I also experience it again when I'm editing and watching everybody just like.
Well, see what I've been liking since we got this new format where we're just directly live streaming to YouTube.
Yeah.
Rather than the old way where we would stream it to Discord, but also have like a camera recording everything.
Yeah.
I kind of like just having the uncut, unfiltered insanity up on YouTube immediately.
Yeah. Do you dance when you eat tasty things? Bastion hates it when I do that. Yeah, I dance to like everything. Like I'm always bebopping. Like what's funny for me is that like there'll be like we'll be out and pop songs will come up and I'll be like bebopping and be like, oh, I didn't know you like this song. I'm like, it doesn't mean that I like the song. I'm just bebopping.
You're like, trust me, I don't like it. I'm just acknowledging it.
I'm like, but I mean, they're what do they say? They say that especially for women, like if they're dancing while they're eating, it's the attitude leaving their body.
I'm gonna quote that.
I would agree to that because yeah, every time I'm like hangry and then
you totally do the happy dance. If I do the happy dance, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign.
Korppi's not gonna stab me tonight, guys.
So you want us to dance? Yes, I do. I don't really care what Ramsey wants, but yes, I do. What?
All right, POV. You don't care what Ramsey wants? Rude.
Are you listening to the whole sentence, or
no?
Is that all you heard?
That's all I heard. I came in late.
You hyperfixated on one sentence, and that's all you heard. We're talking about dancing.
Oh, well, I don't do that.
She said, so you want us to dance? And I was like, yes, I don't really care what Ramsey wants.
Oh.
I want us to dance. And then you get all pissy.
Selective hearing, I guess.
The whole plot. Yeah.
I write the plot. I don't read it or listen to it.
Yeah. Stuck.
I'm extra jingly today.
Yeah. Ash just making fun of me. He's got stuck on yeah. Why are you making faces about drinks that you're making yourself?
No, I'm not making faces at the drinks.
Then what are you making faces about?
Words.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
That was way too close to a Fred Durst reference. You got to put a little more high pitch into it. Just, yeah.
Who's that?
Fred Durst, singer of Limp Bizkit.
Oh, yeah, I don't know names. You know that. Cut my life into pizza. This is my plastic fork.
That is not the reference, but I'll allow it. That's definitely Papa Roach and not Limp Bizkit.
I know. I figured it was wrong. That's why I just kept going with it.
My age is showing.
Right era, wrong.
1, 2, 3.
Wrong band. I do that a lot.
For the.
Why are you doing it off camera?
Oh, because that one hurt. Ouch.
Shot.
That one was actually rough. But
Mom's rough.
Mom, please don't watch this video. Oh no.
Everybody. Yeah. That's also not Limp Bizkit, but
oh my God. What did I walk into?
Rock your body.
All right. So anyway.
Yeah. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
No, I hung up my horn spurs. Which is funny because I think I showed those to you.
Your what?
All right. Back in my 20s, I used to say that I had whoring spurs when I was a wee bit of a man whore.
Wee bit?
All right. So I had a customer at the cigar lounge that I managed who, like, I remember telling him one day, like, right when I hit, like, actually about a year after Z was born, I was like, my whoring days are done. So he showed up at the bar with a pair of spurs.
Oh, I do remember that story. Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like,
it's your whoring spurs.
I gave you back your whoring spurs. You got to get back in the game. And I'm like, no, I don't.
No, thank you. Those are some of my favorite stories, though. I don't know. I'm weird, but like.
I've had a weird life.
Yeah.
A very weird life.
You've lived, though. I mean, there's that.
I've definitely lived.
At least you can't say that.
I've had a few lifetimes in there.
Yeah. See, that's my problem, is that's what I'm trying to do a little bit better of now going forward, is like my 20s, I just worked. I worked 2-3 jobs at a time, and that's all I did.
Yeah.
I'd like to live. It's good to live.
What's that thing you said when we first got together? You're like, just take me outside. I'm like, yeah, come on, we're going out.
Yeah, and then you take me for like 7-mile walks, and I was like, well, I didn't mean that, but
I mean, yeah, our first date, we literally walked the entire circumference of Whitmore Lake.
Yeah, it's like, I think it was like 5.5 miles the first time. Then our second date, we walked around Ann Arbor, and it was 7 miles.
It was like 7.7 miles.
Yeah. And I think both of us slept a lot that weekend then coming up, because we were just like dead.
Yeah.
So
no,
crispy Korppi.
Yes, she was crispy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he burnt my chest. So that sounds bad.
The sunburn of that
I had a
80+ degree late June first date.
When I had no idea what I was walking into, but again, it's first date, so you look cute. You know, all girls know this. Like I had a little tank top on. You know, the girls were out; they were in place, and I had a cute little skirt on. And yeah, we went and walked around in the sun for 5 hours. And those of you that can see know that I am very white,
translucent,
and yeah, I had no sunscreen. I had nothing. I literally had nothing on me or with me. To the point where the next time we got together, I had a little backpack with me.
You're like, I've got hydration and snacks. Like you immediately went into mom mode just to be able to go on a date with me.
I was like, I am not going on another date with this fucker unless I know I have shit with me. Because I was like, holy shit. Like I didn't have anything. We stopped by the gas station and got water, and it was like, I was like parched. I was just like,
and you're like, do you want something? I'll get you something. And I'm like, I don't need anything. You're like, how?
I'm dying. Like, I need water. I'm like sweating.
And I really don't think I broke a sweat.
Yeah.
Which was wild.
Well, and I had, done the whole girl thing. You get all ready, and like I had lotion on and all that. And it was just like, I felt the lotion just like.
No, the lotion became Crisco.
It just, it was just so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, my chest got so fucking burnt that
it lasted a year. It lasted a year.
Yeah, it was this horrible line.
Yeah,
too. It was terrible.
I took pride in that line, but
you're like,
I was like, I did that.
There was one small part that I really thought was going to blister, like right here, that like I really thought, because that's the part that I hadn't seen the sun, I think, in a year either. Like I never went outside. Because for those of you that don't know me, don't know that like prior to my first date with you, I had worked from home for the last 5 years, 4 years, and I had Seth during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it was like, once the pandemic hit, I literally never went outside again, because I had a baby during the pandemic and the whole world changed and nobody went outside anymore. And then when you have a kid, you don't go outside as much. I have translucent kids that live in amusement parks all summer, so I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I made the mistake once.
Well, it was
in middle school. Hold on. I made the mistake one time in middle school of going to a school function out in the lake. For 8 hours, we went and played in the lake. I did not use a single bit of sunscreen. That was the worst sunburn I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Damn.
Like fuzzy blankets hurt. Like it was so bad. I think I almost had 3rd-degree burns all over my body.
Don't do that. But no, it was actually really hilarious, because little did you know that was conditioning for what I was about to drag you through.
Well, yeah, because we started and we didn't stop. We started with,
our first date, our second date, and then I'm like, well, it was funny because on our first date, we essentially planned out our entire summer. Yeah. We're like, we're going to go to this fair, we're going to go to that fair, we're going to do this. And then we did. And I don't think you realized it at the time, but our first 2 dates was kind of me testing you to see if you could keep up. Because when I go into chaos mode, all bets are off. I'm like, all right, we're going to do 6 laps and we're going to alternate patterns. and we're going to go uphill, downhill, through rocky terrain, and whatever the fuck catches my attention, we're going to go.
Right. And then we did. And then it was, well, I think, and I shocked you because that first weekend we planned to go to Enchanted. We were only going to go Sunday. And then it was like the day before we figured out that
Saturday was open. Day. Well, I knew it was the opening day. I just figured you didn't necessarily want to go on opening day. And then you're like, why the fuck aren't we going on opening day?
Because we figured out, I was like, we don't have kids. What? Like, I'm like, what are we going to do otherwise? We're going to sit around at home. Like, we can go. That's fine. Why not? Let's go. And you're like, oh, okay, let's go. And then it was, 3 weekends in a row of us going to Enchanted, getting
and that's when
drunk.
Speak for yourself.
So lightweight. Drunk. So drunk.
I think one of my favorite memories is that photo of you eating the fucking nachos or the nachos. You're just sitting there just
I just have this shit-eating grin because I'm just like, you know how good nachos are when you're drunk, like that's just so good. And they had my favorite thing was the vendor there,
with the dumplings.
The dumplings, yeah. Yep. They also had coffee, which I love to drink copious amounts of coffee. And so, I was in fucking heaven.
You're like, I've got dumplings, I've got coffee, and the bar is right behind us.
Yeah. Yep. And we just...
Which also, that was when Mead Dwarf was working.
Right. Because they had good mead. That's what I was happy about.
Well, you like the raspberry mead specifically. Yeah.
And they had cider.
The Holy Grail.
I love cider.
The Holy Grail.
And they had stuff for you too. That's where it was great because you could do your mixing that you
I did the Irish Kiss, the Guinness, and the Holy Grail raspberry mead.
Yeah. So we just...
And I got special.
Yeah. That was what was great about us is like, I feel like we just figured out a routine pretty quickly too, is that like, you would be like, all right, we come in, you drink a lot right away in the beginning, but then like you sober up by the afternoon.
Yeah.
Versus like, I'm more of a slow amp up. Like I kind of slowly get to drunk. And then by the end, like you're sober, I'm drunk, we're happy, we're good, we go.
Until there's lettuce on the side of the car.
Oh, well, there is that. Sometimes we take it too far, but it happens. It happens.
That sucks. Well, I know a place where we could find it in Ann Arbor, Ypsi border.
Oh, you guys were trying to make the cupcake.
We were legitimately trying to make that giant behemoth of a birthday cupcake.
Yeah. That would have been cool. I don't even know where they sell them at now at
the
this point.
Abomination version of an Irish car bomb that I created. You never got to have it, and that's a good thing.
That's why I'm looking at you confused because I don't understand.
So instead of just like the shot of Jameson and Bailey's, like you would normally do, drop it in a Guinness Irish car bomb.
Yeah.
No, the Assassin's Twig and Berries, as I called it, was Guinness, the raspberry mead, Holy Grail, and an assassin shot. So Jameson and Amaretto. You drop that shot into that. And the problem is the Holy Grail, which you learned is 14% alcohol, which ups the content of the Guinness. And
Oh, yeah. The boys were super excited about the cupcake, too. They definitely got into it as well.
Yeah, it's a good thing you cooked the alcohol out of it because, my God.
Well, I mean, she had to. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Can't. But, no, it was good. It was a good cupcake. It was really yummy. I have to give you your stand back. Don't forget that when you come back, like, next week.
Ooh, screw. All right. I'm not going to be that dick, but as a bartender, I'm judging you. Fuck Screwball. I hate it so much. And it's like for an irrational reason. It was just like the girls at the bar that would come and order Screwball.
What is that? Is that a...
Peanut butter whiskey. Well, I'm sorry. Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the girls that would come to the bar when I was still bartending at the place I refer to as Redacted, yeah, they were a special kind of stupid. And the thing is, I had no real reason for hating Screwball, but I
associated
I associated it with the clientele that were asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just so belligerently angry about them.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit me with the what is that? The coconut drink?
Malibu? Yeah.
Malibu in my 20s, that was a problem because I could actually just like drink it, and now I just like hate it. And that's
all right, so everyone knows the assassin shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's mostly what I'm known for. But everyone that knew me in 2013 prior knew me for the worst shot I've ever created, which I will never make you because you might become a demon. I call it the Big Bad Bitch Splitter.
Oh, I've heard about this one.
It's something I created because I hated all the dumb frat kids that would come into my bar, be like, "Oh, give me 151." I'm like, I can get you fucked up way easier and way less painful. So that's when I created the Big Bad Bitch Splitter. It's like a Jaeger bomb on meth.
Jesus.
So it's a Jack, Jaeger, Malibu, Sprite, Red Bull, and grenadine. It tastes like cotton candy, and you metabolize that shit like within 15 minutes. You go from 0 to white girl wasted immediately.
Yeah, we need to not give that to me. And it sounds like we have our next assassination victim.
Oh, Jeff needs to be assassinated.
Yep.
What unholy concoction, she says. Not assassin shot, not that shit you just... Yes.
Yeah, don't worry. But I'm forewarning you now. The assassin shot comes with a warning of everybody gets assassinated. It happens to every single one of us. It's okay. You're fine. You're amongst friends.
I mean,
everybody gets assassinated.
Everybody gets assassinated. Once. You're like, this tastes delicious.
At least
and then we
once.
do like 7 of them.
Yeah.
And somebody ends up
And to be fair, it's like you maybe are like going for a victim, but you might not be the victim for the night. I feel like the assassin shot chooses its own victim.
It chooses its own victim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's always somebody that gets assassinated.
There's unfortunately photographic evidence of people getting assassinated at the bar.
I've been assassinated. It's happened to me. It's definitely happened to me. So
but also we gotta.
It's happened to me on Tavern Talk.
All right, so next week I'm getting some patties and I'm getting some amaretto. Next week we're doing assassins the right way. You're not. Everyone else is.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna start drinking unless Amila comes like tomorrow. Which
I mean, at the rate she's been growing,
she can't though. She's got at least another. But I'll be 29 weeks on Sunday. She's got at least another 8 weeks to cook before she's allowed.
Yeah.
Assassin shots are great. I'm just forewarning. You know, you will. It takes its victim.
Wait, Diggs, did you get to do an assassin on Friendsgiving?
I think he did a couple shots.
Oh man. I mean, that whiskey works, but you got to get assassinated.
You got to try the patties and the amaretto the way that he sets it up because there's a reason it's called the assassin shot. I mean, it sneaks up on you, but in a good way. It's because that's one of the things is like one of the last Tavern Talks we did. I did several shots and I was fine, but then there's other nights where I do a couple of them and I'm not. Like it's really weird.
Yeah. All right. At least. Oh, It's your first time here. Welcome to the absolute chaos.
Hello.
Yeah, the assassin shots are. The problem is they taste good. I think
everybody stayed way later than they meant to on
Friendsgiving.
I woke up and it was what? I was fine.
No, you woke up and we're all still drinking, and you're
right. Like I went to bed. I think at like 2:00 in the morning, expecting that people would be gone the next time I woke up. I woke up like 3 hours later and there's still people here.
All right. He said it right. 3 men. Oh shit. That's right. No. Sam and Jimmy's wedding.
Okay. Oh, in the wedding. Oh, right. Duh. Sorry. I'm a little slow, as we've talked about.
Yeah, because he responded to the post you did in the Discord.
Oh, I haven't looked at Discord since we started doing this, so sorry.
We gave him a shitload of clothespins, and he started assassinating his friends.
Yeah, no, that was fun. That was actually one of the best parts about the way. Although I had to, like, you guys did really good. I will say, for also being semi-trashed, is that like. You guys did really good about following the rules too, of like making sure, because like Jimmy and Samantha specifically was like, I do not want anybody on like they didn't want any pictures or anything with anybody with the clips or anything on them, like any of the professional pictures or anything like that, because she had to pay anytime somebody had to like edit something out. And so I was like, okay, you guys did really, really good at that. So shout out to you guys, because you guys were really good about the rules and all of that. So that was fun.
We have some new initiates.
Well, they were technically initiates.
Yeah.
We technically never pulled anybody in.
Yeah.
Well,
we had such a wild.
Well, to be fair, I think that is literally just for more on us.
We went into fair this season knowing that, like, with a 2-week notice that you were pregnant.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm like, we got kind of stuck under the whole pregnancy, and we've been kind of behind ever since.
Nice.
The official photos. Yeah, no, and that was what was great is like you guys, but you followed that rule of like anybody who's official in the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite though was Janelle at one point got tagged with one of my clips, and it was the top of her fairy wing. Somebody got her, and it was like you could just see it waving around. It was funny. It was really funny.
It was a lot of chaos this last season, but it was still fun, even though Mama was tired.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and that's where I was like, we knew we were pregnant. I don't think we told anybody yet, but like that was the very beginning. And then, again, we've just kind of...
Well, yeah, because we got married before Murph started.
Yeah.
And then like a week before we got married, which is funny because we had an original plan to get married.
Well, we were going to get married back in February, but shit kept falling through.
Yeah.
So we finally just said, fuck it.
Idiots doing idiot things because they're idiots and backing out.
Yeah.
Refer to last episode. But we ended up just deciding, fuck it. I decided, fuck this. I'm not going to Murph, not married to this gorgeous woman right here. So I decided, I'm going to figure it out, find out whoever the fuck we know is ordained and is available on this specific weekend. And
which is very us. Like we're very much like last minute planners. Like we don't plan months in advance for anything. It took me a minute to get used to because I come from a family of planners that want to try to like plan everything out.
No, everything I've ever done that I've planned out has failed. Everything where I just kind of fucking run with it has been great. So.
Oh, did we tell you at the wedding? That's funny.
That's awesome.
I was explaining why I wasn't drinking, because normally I'd be drinking. I would have been probably just as hammered at the wedding, but
Operation Baby Shower.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is we've still talked about like we want to do like a bigger wedding at some point, with the group.
Actually invite all of our friends and family and stuff. Yeah.
But
I was impatient. I'm like, I'm not waiting for all of that. Like we're getting married and it's happening now.
Yeah, we just wanted to make it not only legal, but we're fairly, I don't know if anybody knows this or anything, but we're kind of spiritual and whatever. So we did our whole little
we had our own little Viking wedding in the yard
that we did. And to me, it was perfect because like I've been married once before and it was horrible. the wedding itself was a shit show because a lot of people like to put their foot up their ass or whatever, decide that the wedding is all about them, when realistically at the end of the day it's about us. It's about like me and you and what we wanted and everything. And so I loved our wedding. I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Because kept trying. Oh, that's what it was. Is because like you kept trying to get me to drink, and I was like, I would love to, but I can't.
Yeah. You're like, in a normal,
you're like, I'm
fair
like, trust me.
excursion, I would definitely be drinking, but we've got Durka Jr. in there.
Yeah, like, sorry, I cannot.
And also, I can say that I am half Arab, half Finnish. I can say Durka. It's our word.
Or as Tracy says, Arab by injection. Arab by injection.
That's you, not me.
Me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was me. Dummy.
But yeah, it's been a very entertaining year that we've had.
To work last year and had the gumption to actually introduce myself. Yeah, I was so sad that I didn't get to see you, Diggs, because I was up.
No, I did.
You did, but
yeah.
Like that was the thing is I was up at the stage with Seth because I was determined.
You were sitting in the shade. You wanted to see them.
I wanted to see several different, because my biggest thing is whenever we go to Murph, especially now, we have a lot of people that want to talk to us all the time, which we love talking to people.
As long as they're not being dramatic.
Okay, we're not going to get into that again right now.
Yeah, we already did that last week.
But what I'm talking about is just in general, people wanting to talk to us about things. Hold on. Bones. I don't know what you're grunting
He's
about.
looking at himself in the mirror and like heaving, like,
yeah, old
he's like,
man, go lay down. I don't know what your problem is.
He's like, is that what I look like?
If you didn't poop and pee while you're outside, that's your problem. We will we will let you back outside later.
We're recording.
Don't
inconsiderate old bastard.
You old man. He's such a grumpy toddler. I swear to God. I swear.
He actually is fighting himself in the mirror.
No, but what I was gonna say is that I'm like, you met Diggs, and then you're like, I got to meet Diggs, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh, of course. But no, I was just
No, not that mirror.
Huh?
No, Jeff is saying we should have left that mirror upstairs. He's talking about the tall one. No, there's
why?
No, it was
heavy?
No, he thought it was that mirror. Was that mirror.
Oh no,
yeah.
It's the other mirror that I have it's technically on the floor.
Next to the Canon.
Next to the Canon.
Yeah.
It's
also I still can't get over the fact that I own a Canon.
I won't hang up that mirror because I used to have two of those mirrors and one of them fell on my head, and so I just until I can put it in a safe place.
Oh damn. Well, hey, thanks for joining us.
2 frame changes and 3 engine changes for tomorrow. Gross.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Sleep tight.
Take naps.
Let the bed bugs bite.
In Ramsey's name, amen. Take naps.
No, but back to what I was saying is that it's just sometimes it's hard when we go to fair because we spend the whole entire day talking to people. I'm going to turn off chat.
I'm sorry. It makes me laugh that other people are calling the name.
Bien Flicure. I know. But I'm never going to be able to finish saying this. Is that it's just frustrating. Because it's just like this moment where I can't get a fucking sentence out. It's like trying to get through fair and trying to get to somewhere, watch anything, watch any shows, go shopping, any of that stuff can be really frustrating sometimes because we're stopped every 5 feet. And again, not that I don't like talking to people. I love talking to people. I love saying hi to everybody and all of that.
Yeah.
It's super fun. But sometimes I'm just like, so I was just stuck on. Oh yeah, that's from the wedding. I forget. Because that's the only fantasy feast we made it to.
Yep.
This year. I've never been to one. So despite me having gone to fair for like 25 years, I've never been to a fantasy feast.
Really?
No.
Damn.
Or a feast of fantasy or whatever. I never really knew what they did in the castle. And again, I grew up poor, so you know.
Have a great night. Good
night. Yeah, Bean Flicure. She likes to
linger in the corner.
Yeah, she sits there because again, she's heavy too. So I don't really know where we're gonna have to mount her somewhere.
No, I know where to mount her. Phrasing.
Yeah. We know you know.
Don't make me like properly mount Bean Flicure.
I don't really want to see that. No offense.
I mean, she's already doing it to herself. I will come around and grab her. All right, hold up. For those that have no idea what we're referring to, once upon a Seamus past, and I wish I could post photos in YouTube comments to show the photo of Seamus walking into our last venue for Hall of Heroes with our matron of the hall.
I'm guessing there's a way to do that while we're live, but I don't know how to do that yet. We're learning.
So this is Our Lady of the Hall, Miss Bean Flicure. And she was mounted on the wall at the venue that we used to do Hall of Heroes. And yeah,
she's also from Fair.
She's from right? Fair. Yeah. And it was funny because when we went to Shiver Me Timbers last year, there was another one of these, a more like recent.
It was like a twin.
Yeah. That was up for auction. And I was so mad because I wanted it so bad just to have two of them.
Yeah. That would have been interesting. That would have been fun.
Maybe there will be another this year.
If we make it. That's the only thing. There's tentative on whether or not we're going to make it to Shiver. The idea is that we're going to go.
The practical reality is I
could go into labor at any point, though. So if somebody...
Well, not in February.
It's at the
it's the first of March. You're right.
It's the first weekend of March. And so there is a chance I could go into labor at that point or be forced into labor if they induce me like last time. So we shall see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I can't say I would be unhappy.
I know. You're like, get her out of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom is ready to be done being pregnant. I think I just posted that TikTok in Discord the other day where it was like, when you realize this summer you're not going to be pregnant anymore. I'm like, yeah. I'll just have my little baby on me instead. She'll just be attached to me. So much nicer.
No, she'll be attached to me. You know I'm going to wear the sling.
Well, yeah, you will wear it, but I will wear it too. I feel like I'm going to have to fight this man for my baby.
Our baby comrade.
Not the Grinch one. It was in the general chat. This past week, I posted one. It was like a dude dancing.
Oh, yeah.
So similar to the Grinch one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah. Yeah, but I'm excited because, we just started making plans with the group to...
See, you say that.
What? Pretty sure you were just a donor. She is the owner.
We've already seen her face.
Yeah,
she is my clone.
I'm the incubator.
She is the host. And yeah, it's a weird habit
That's
in my family.
That's what this man does. He just clones himself into people because his son, who funny enough, I didn't birth, but looks like I did because he has blue eyes, and neither you or his mom have blue eyes, which I find hilarious.
So me, half Jordanian, half Finnish. His mom, half German, half Lebanese. He got literally none of our Arab DNA.
Yeah.
He is a 100% Finnish white boy.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he looks exactly like me, but white.
White and blue eyes,
blue eyes, like dusty brown hair.
Yeah. Which then we saw Amila in the ultrasound, and she looks like literally. I think I whipped my head. I was like, "It's Z." Like, yeah. I'm like, it looks just like
because we got like the clearest image from here down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh shit! There's my nose. There's my chin. There's my mouth. Here we go again.
I think is another reason I was so sad the other day when we didn't get to go, because we missed our ultrasound appointment because of the snow on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was because I wanted to see like how she's developed even more, like her little face and everything is.
I swear, if she looks more and more like me, just like Z did, I'm.
And who was it? I think I think it was in the Korppi's Ravens chat. Is Tracy was saying something about she had a dream about.
No, that was in.
Was that in the assassin chat?
I think it was the assassin chat. Yeah.
Is that she was saying that she had a dream about her having your eyebrows, which I've also had a dream about.
Poor
so
girl.
I'm like, this little girl is gonna have just like the bushiest eyebrows.
She's got to learn to pluck. She got to learn to. You got to self-groom, kid.
Which we were talking about. It's gonna be super funny. Yeah, like you said, the two, Arab people made
a white boy,
and we're gonna
make like the most
I'm
Arab-looking
the
girl
whitest person ever. Like all of I did an ancestry test to see what I am, and it's all ishes. I'm 30% Polish, 20% Finnish, and the rest is Swedish, Irish, ish. Like I'm white.
Well, all I'm saying is this: we did the 23andMe on Z when he was born, and his mom is in no way Finnish, but he is 54% Finnish.
Yeah.
So I claim ownership. That is my son.
Yeah. No.
Majority rules.
And I think you're doing that again. Only this time
it's going to be all Arab.
Yeah.
Like for what? No, it's funny because we've both had this like weird assumption / premonition where we just see her as this like olive toned, dark haired. I've seen green eyes though.
I hope. That would be so cute. And that does run in my side, so that would be.
I already told you what I'm going to do. Nope, we're raising our daughter lesbian.
He's insistent. He's like, nope, no boys.
No boys for her.
Daddy's a little lesbian.
Yep. Called it, owning it. That's just the rules because I don't want to have to commit murder by the time she's 18.
She's going to have 2 giant brothers that will help, though.
I don't want them to go to prison.
No, but I'm just saying they'll probably, bully her for any dude that tries to date her or anything too.
All I'm saying is there's going to be 2 Cariuties and a big Sethi Poo that are going to fuck up any boy she tries to bring home.
Yeah. Yep.
So there is that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But no, I was saying earlier is that I'm excited for the season because, the season's coming up with fairs and whatever. And we're going to miss, the first quarter of it because of, baby and whatnot. But we're already trying to, Todder's boyfriends were always afraid of me. Yeah.
Nice.
We're already, making some plans for some fairs out of state that I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to go to one of them for forever. And then...
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit, we've got our own event that we've got coming up on late Memorial Day weekend.
Yep.
Which is our loftiest endeavor thus far.
Mm-hmm. Which so far everybody has been really excited about. It's been very helpful. Again, thank you. Yep. Shout out Jason because
Jason Heinrich, the lead man that runs Steampunk on the Bricks.
Yep.
He's taken a year off and has kind of funneled like all of his vendors, entertainers, everything to us for what we plan to do this year. And we're taking the original event, Gears and Bloom, which last year we did in March, which in no world are we going to be able to do
Uncle Creepy.
Oh yeah. In no world are we going to be able to do Gears and Bloom in March this year with Baby Giant in here.
And we talked about this last time, but yeah, like we were in such a we just didn't know really what to do because we had done Gears and Bloom in March last year at the end of March, and then we're due at the beginning of April this year. So we were just like, what do we do for Gears and Bloom? Like, do we do it before? Do we do it after?
Yep. And honestly, and then Jason called us and he was honestly such a good guy about that.
No, he was so awesome. He's like, hey,
I've got a lot of life things happening. I don't have the ability to put on this event, and I would love to help support what you guys are doing, which is honestly the amount of like genuine people we've come across that have supported us, and you know, we feel the need to mutually support, because you know, if you're being a good person, we're going to be an even better person to you, because we respect the shit out of that.
Yeah.
And that's,
well, and it just helps motivate too. Like, you know, we're like, are we doing this? You know, do people like these events that we're putting on? You know, that kind of stuff. And the motivation, you know, we get a lot of motivation from the everybody that's become part of the crew or has been following us or stuff like that. And then on top of that, then, you know, having someone like who runs another event come to you and be like, hey, I want to send my vendors to you is huge, because,
well, I mean, he flat out said, like, you know, he knows we're going to take care of them, which is great to know that that's the way that people look at us for our events.
Exactly. Because, like, he knows that we're going to like actually take care of them, which is, it's just a huge compliment to us too.
It's like, the biggest compliment, because like for me, the biggest thing when we started doing vendor events, which I know originally you were like, I don't know what you have planned for this. And I'm like, trust me, we're going to do this. And the point is to take care of our vendors, because if the vendors aren't happy, you don't have an event.
Right. Well, and I mean, we got into it to help to support
small business.
And, I mean, we're big small business supporters. So
I mean, we technically are a small business ourselves.
Right.
And the fact that they want to be a part of what we're doing is huge to us.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we've had so many recurring vendors, and I adore the shit out of them, because they've done basically the majority of the events that we've put on.
Well, yeah, it was like, we've already booked several vendors, and like 4 of the vendors that we just booked this week.
Shout out Foxweave. We adore you. Shout out Battlecry Leathercraft. Like repeating vendors.
Well, specifically shout out Eagleworks
and Foxweave.
Specifically Eagleworks.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be posted. Because they'll be on our weekly posts. But
yes, yeah. But also, you know, we have a huge spot in our heart for Foxweave, because
Battlecry.
It's great to know that,
and
like,
SW Ring.
Yeah,
she's a continuing vendor too.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's great because, like, you know, I love Foxweave because we had the honor of being the first event that they vended at.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, weather was not kind to them.
I felt so bad. They were just covered in snow.
Yeah. So
they had no tent. They had
very
nothing.
First Assassin's Black Market was. Yeah. We had no idea there was a storm coming that day. There was no like weather forecast for it until the day of.
Well, and to be fair too, it was our first experience. Well, I think with you too is like, yes, you've done events.
I've done a lot of events, but not vendor events until that one.
Both of us. That was our very first one. So, you know, there's going to be, as we've figured out, there's hiccups to everything. You know, you learn as you grow, and those but you specifically did so good of like, you immediately got that big old heater over
the propane heat lamp and
everything.
And shout out to Tracy for keeping the hot cocoa flowing all event.
2 years in a row now she's done that. Helped out with that because I was a little slow going the second time this time because, you know, pregnant.
Yeah, super pregnant this year.
I'm a little tired. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny to me because I'm like, I was like, they're never coming back. They're never talking to us again. They hate us. And they've literally been a staple at our event.
The majority of our vendor events. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they missed one. And that was just, we kind of figured out middle of the summer isn't a great time because there's so many things going on. There's so many bigger like festivals that are going on and stuff that until we develop our own festival,
don't fucking tempt me because you know my ambitions.
About it for forever. I think it's something we are going to end up doing, especially as like going back to what we were saying about Gears and Bloom. Gears and Bloom is our first like 2-day event with a ball that we're doing and everything like that. Like realistically, I think this is going to grow to a point where we would end up doing our own festival at like a fairgrounds or bigger eventually. Yep. But things take time to grow and into that. So I mean, we're still working on it.
I have ambitions, but also I have practical expectations.
Right. You got to build it up. And that's what we're doing. And we're having fun doing it in the meantime, because I'm really excited for Gears in Bloom is going to be really
It's going to be great. Like, it's already shocking at how much interest we've already seen.
Yeah.
And we literally only put it up as an event today on social media.
Right. And I'm really excited
all the emails we had prior to that was amazing.
Right. Yeah. Even before, that was what kind of really motivated us, because at first I think we were kind of thinking, well, maybe we'll just skip Gears in Bloom ourselves this year because we have the baby. But then
the emails started flooding in, and
then Jason reached out,
all the stars aligned, and I'm like, well, I mean, the novels for Hall of Heroes, there's steampunk. Like, I created a steampunk fantasy setting for Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And
so it'd be kind of odd.
It'd be weird for us not to do a steampunk event.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. It's fun to do events, but then again, that's why I also like that we go to events.
Yeah.
And I like that the crew is so excited about like getting together and going to things like, Creepy was saying in the comments that Bristol is happening, and
we got a huge crew that's planning on going this year.
Yeah, like there's several people that are wanting to go, and like I said, I've been wanting to go to that. Eventually, I think we'll do Texas, or maybe we'll try to do that this year too. We'll see what happens.
Depending on schedules.
We'll see if we can get this guy in Ohio. I'm not sure about that. That one's a little easier because it's shorter distance.
I'm more okay going to Ohio after this returned to me.
After your pants came back.
Did we ever talk about this on stream? Because
I don't know if we ever talked about details.
No.
Because we've just basically said you refuse to go to Ohio.
Yeah, this was a huge contributing factor.
Yeah. Well, and the food poisoning. You got sick.
Also, never get a kebab at a Ren Fair. Bad idea.
Yeah. An Ohio Ren Fair. Let's just emphasize that, right? Like, we all know.
Spill it, he says.
Ohio.
All right. Not just Ohio.
Ohio. Nothing. It's white people.
All right. But no, Creepy's asking me to spill it. All right. So the pants I'm currently wearing, I thought I left in our hotel room when we went to Oren in 2024. Turns out, not the case. Apparently, they somehow ended up in my brother-in-law's possession.
Ex-brother-in-law.
Not actual.
Well, that's the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, ex-brother-in-law. Yeah, we're going to use that. Ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah, so he got really sick in Ohio. And then, so we kind of like deliriously put stuff back together and back in the car. So he thought this whole time, these very expensive pants that he wears all the time for his garb.
Well, whenever I want to wear my like shin,
well,
guards,
you said they're lighter too. So they're like when it's hot, they're usually the pants.
They're way more comfortable.
That like, these are the pants that it's go to. And again, they're expensive. Like, I wouldn't want to lose, what did you say? They're like $150 pants. Like,
yeah.
So I wouldn't want to lose those pants.
Aggressively expensive. Yeah. And so I thought I left them in the hotel room. And that was like just the icing on me saying fuck Ohio. But also, I went to college.
Not only that, but our hotel wasn't great.
I went to college in Columbus, and I hate Ohio for other reasons. But
our hotel room wasn't great. We had that weird issue when we got there trying to check in. We got there,
and there was like a whole like school bus of people screaming, "There's cockroaches in here!" I'm like, "Where the fuck are we?" It wasn't
a school bus. It was 3 girls that were in the waiting room. And there was no one, like literally the front desk person was nowhere to be seen or heard.
Yeah, we couldn't even check in for like an hour because
couldn't find the guy. This girl was just sitting there screaming about how she's got bugs in her room and all this stuff. And like, so I'm sitting there forever, like just like, and I mean, I even went around with the girls and tried to like, we were trying to find the guy. Like we're looking, going through, go to that hotel again. And then of course we finally get the keys to the hotel room, and like, you're going up the stairs, and the stairs, all the carpet's all like worn away, like to the point where it's gone. Like,
it was a weird hotel.
It wasn't the worst one I've ever been in, but
No.
It still was just like, obviously not like, they haven't updated in a long time. Yeah. And whatever. Everything was fine in our room.
Our room was actually great until I thought I lost my pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then fast forward to a month ago?
Not even. It was just a couple weeks ago.
And my sister's like, hey, so I found a pair of pants in my son's backpack when I went to pick him up from his dad's, and I think they're yours. And I'm like, is there like a leg strap on the left leg around the thigh? And she's like, hold on, let me look. Yeah, there is. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I don't know.
I was just happy because you literally brought up those pants like every 2 weeks
for the past 2 years
since we left Ohio, and I'm just like,
those were the most expensive pants I've ever purchased for my garb.
Yeah.
And I was so belligerent about it. And then to find out that they'd literally not been that far away from me that entire time.
Yeah. And I will say, the Ohio Run Fair itself, I wasn't overly impressed, but
it's very clean, but it's very vanilla.
Well, yeah, I feel like it's very much like State Fair meets Ren Fair. So I loved the food options. I loved that there was a lot of food options.
I love that you could do shots of whiskey there.
The liquor was nice to have and whatnot. But then there's one of the venues is like, you're listening to this band in a barn that's basically just like a big old barn with some tables and fluorescent lighting. I was like, this is like weird. The only good bar that looks like fair-esque is the main one that everybody hangs out in.
Pirates Creed plays at,
yeah. And
which was great to see them on their home turf. I will say that. Like, they were good. The act that was before them was actually really good too.
Yeah, I don't remember who they were, but yeah, no, there was great, and they had a lot of vendors and stuff like that and whatever, and that was cool. But I just, again, that was, I personally wouldn't mind trying it out again.
Yeah.
And seeing it. And
I will give it a second chance now that I know my pants did not leave me in Ohio. These pants were the make or break for me. And now that I have reconnected with them, I'm happy.
You're like, okay, it wasn't Ohio.
It wasn't Ohio. It was.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, I mean, I think that's where we're going to all end up this year. Obviously, I don't know how much the two of us will end up at Murph with the baby and whatnot, but
it depends on the temperatures. I already told you last night. I'm like, look, if it's over 80, I'm not bringing her to a fair.
Yeah, that first weekend last year was just.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
dude, Z was pale and red simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was bad.
We are not bringing a 3-month-old, 4-month-old to 80+ degree fair. I don't care what kind of wagon we have for her. It's not happening.
Yeah, no.
Papa Bear says, fuck no.
He's very protective, which is good. But yeah, that's where we might end up, only coming a few times out in the later weekends.
Cold and rainy? Really? I mean, I love rainy days at Murph.
I do love rainy days at Murph. They're the best.
More the better.
Bones, I swear to God, if you keep looking at yourself in the mirror and whining like that next to me.
Go upstairs. Go lay down. He's literally staring at himself and sighing aggressively. He's like, why do I look like this?
The old man, and I don't know. I think it's partially because people have been coming and sleeping with him lately, so he's nobody's cuddling me. He's being a whiny old man.
Poor Bones.
No, I miss cold Murph days, because I think this year it goes into the first weekend of October for the first time.
I believe. Well, since 2022.
Yeah, because that used to be the old schedule, and going into Murph like in October is so nice because it's usually I love it when it's cold because we can wear all of our layers,
cloaks, furs, but also that was one of the main reasons why I started the hall. I'm like, I know there are fuckers out here that have fur that they don't get to wear at Ren Fair.
Yeah.
And this is why we do this shit year round.
Yeah. No, but yeah, rainy days at Murph are the best, especially if it rains like midday and then kind of tapers off and it's still cloudy because all
the normies leave. Yep.
And you get to just run.
Well, I still say the best video is the one you did back in 2024.
I know it's Siegfried's favorite.
Siegfried loves that. It's like, where are you going? Home. Where's home? And it's him literally just like this in the rain.
I'm gonna have to repost that, I think, because we've talked about
that video is it's so iconic for us.
It really is. It really is.
That captured like the beginning of the Assassins, like the reboot of the hall with the cool logo you created.
Yeah, thinking about that now is hilarious because I come across that photo every once in a while because I took a photo of all the logos that I sent you because we were just talking again, like so.
I was at work one night.
We started dating, and it was like 2 weeks. Because we posted everything in August, and we only started dating in like middle of June. Is that you were like talking about the hall and all this stuff, and like you were talking about how you kind of wanted to rebrand it and whatever. And
I wanted to make it less bar oriented and more the crew and turn like the identity of it into a business.
And that's where I was like, okay, you gotta make like a statement like logo, like. And at first I was like, well, you have one because you had your little arrow guy. I was like, use that, and you're like, no. And so I was like, okay. And then you're like, I really wanted to say Hall of Heroes. And you kind of gave me a few ideas, and one of the ideas was like using an H like this, like kind of thing. And so I went ham, and I think I sent you 25 different logos that night. Yep. I was like, so I created all of these. I still have that file in Canva somewhere of all the different logos that potentially could have been the hall logo, but we ended up going with this and going with the gold as the main one. But then we do have a white version and
that's on some of our merch.
Yeah, every once in a while when we go with like a straight black and white theme, it's just nice to have, like, I'm all about the color cohesiveness kind of thing. But this works beautifully with Years in Bloom. That's why I love it, is because like it just baked in perfectly. So
also our amazing graphic designer for Hall of Heroes. I'm just the guy that comes up with the words and the ideas, and she makes them pretty.
Well, that's why we work so great as a team, though, is because like it's like you're like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then I'm like, okay, well here, and you're like, oh yeah, that. Like specifically, it was Dungeons and Dapper that, or Dungeons versus Dapper, the
New Year's Eve one.
You're like, well, I kind of wanted to do like look like this and have this and have this, and I was like, okay, give me 5 minutes, and I came back, and I was like, hey, like, what do you think of this? And you're like, that is exactly it.
Yeah.
So it's nice because we work really well as a team. Which, anybody who has done graphic design knows clients can be really fucking annoying, and they'll ask for something, you'll make it exactly the way that they ask, and they're just like.
Well, the thing is, I'm very specific about what I want, and I will tell you exactly what I want, and you just happen to know exactly what I want. So you're like, that.
Yeah. Well, and you're good about, oh, that didn't, let's maybe change this, maybe change that, whatever. To the point where, like, I have you edit me all the time. I was doing that with the steampunk.
But it's constructive criticism, not just like shitty, like, this looks like ass, do better.
Well, yeah, you're not being a piece of shit about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
I might be an asshole, but I'm honest. I'm not an asshole to you.
Well, you're willing to take it when I push back either too. Like even earlier when you were like trying to edit some of the wording, and I was like, dude, I already put this all up. I'm not doing it. Like,
yeah. I was like, well, all right. That's the like, wording we're going with. I had a chance. I failed, and I signed off on the proofs, and
I think they are what they are now. Like,
yep.
No, but that's what I like about it too. Is like I couldn't do or make it look this good without your ideas.
So chat, please talk to my wife for a moment while I grab a drink refill.
Refill time. I keep sticking to the back of this chair. It's kind of annoying. So yeah. I mean, a lot of you that are watching probably already know. We've talked about this a ton. Is that I'm the one who does the logos, the website, all of that. You're super. What? Oh, you're eating my emotional support bread right now. Please hold. I need some emotional support bread. That's for me, which I haven't gotten it lately. I've been trying to be good about eating a little bit better, is because I failed my one glucose test, unfortunately. And I have to do another one. So Mama's trying to lay off the sugar a little bit. But my emotional support bread is brioche chocolate chip bread from Aldi. It just comes in a nice little loaf. But I'll eat the whole loaf in one sitting.
What did I? What? Oh, bread?
Yeah.
Like loaf?
Support bread right now.
We all have our loaf.
Chocolate sour.
One day I'm gonna tell the story of when my boy Poncho from the UP came down to visit me in Ann Arbor, and we will discuss weird stories.
Yeah, creepy. If you're talking about the brioche bread that I was just talking about, it's literally the best thing I've ever found in my entire life. And I just eat it plain. I don't toast it, nothing. I literally just he'll watch me. I'll the chocolate chip brioche bread that I get.
Oh yeah.
Aldi, I'll just eat
the entire fucking loaf in like actually one sitting.
It's so good.
But also for those in chat that don't know, Uncle Creepy is one of our characters in the Hall campaign.
Yeah.
Keller Vorn.
Also sometimes cosplays as a unicorn.
Also was the unicorn for your birthday. Yep. Yeah.
And yes, Jeff, I do like banana bread with chocolate chips in it. Will eat if brought. Can be sacrificed to the pregnant lady, as everybody likes to.
It's not a sacrifice, it's an offering.
It's a sacrifice. Oh, sacrifice?
Sometimes you just gotta feed Prego. Well, it's great.
I wouldn't be unhappy. I know he got burnt out on him, but I would not be unhappy if Emerald Knight made.
No, Jeff, I know. No, the whiskey you're bringing, I'm very happy we are all going to have a great time next session, except for you.
Here, listen, I'll probably eat any bread that has chocolate chips in it, if I'm completely honest. So.
Actually, you will. Yes, I've seen it. I have witnessed. I can confirm.
Yeah. Particularly fond of brioche bread, just in general. I don't even know how you make brioche bread. I've been meaning to learn how.
You butter and crisp it.
But is that all it is?
You basically crisp the outer edge. Yeah.
I don't know. Either way. Yeah. Thanks, Piggy.
Well, I mean, he lives right down the street from it.
This chocolate bread. Yeah, you probably will eat it all tomorrow, especially with your plans. Whatnot. That's fine. I understand. Oh, there you go. Okay.
You two fight to the death.
What? I'm fighting to the death. I'm pregnant.
I don't know. Just saying.
She kicks me for confirmation. 3-minute walk from Aldi.
Yeah.
See, and that's where it was when I first moved out into my first apartment. There was an apartment complex or an apartment that was built right next to, or apartment building. That's what I'm looking for. Right next to an Aldi. And I was so mad that we didn't end up moving into that because I'm just like, I would just walk over to Aldi all the time.
Yeah.
And just get food.
Well, it's Z's favorite store.
Well, he just likes grocery shopping.
No, he loves Aldi more than anything. Like, it was weird. When he was like 3 years old, he'd be like, Dad, let's go to the blue store. And he meant Aldi. And I'm like, why do you like Aldi so much? He's like, I love helping. And that's his thing. Whenever you're grocery shopping, hand it to him. He'll throw it in the cart.
Yeah.
And he feels so, like, complete in his existence.
That's why he's going to be such a good big brother, is because he wants to...
Well, yeah.
He just wants to help. And yes, Aldi has some amazing snacks.
Yeah.
Like, some of my favorite things are from... That's the hard part. I have certain things from certain stores, like the brioche bread from Aldi, or then the Cheez-Its that they only sell at fucking Meyer around here. Or
the Italian 4 cheese, yeah.
Specifically, I've been, like, just on a normal basis, but extra while pregnant, yogurt. But I only like the plain strawberry Yoplait yogurt. And it's
without the chunks.
It's because they don't have chunks. Every other yogurt brand doesn't filter out all of the strawberry chunks. And if I eat a little strawberry chunk, and that's like my artistic trait or whatever, I will throw up. It feels like throw up to me. I will just vomit everywhere. It's horrible.
Aldi chocolate milk. Holy shit. Z drank that for like at least a year of his life.
Yeah. Well,
obsessed with it.
What's weird is the ice cream.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Sandwiches,
yep.
Specifically from Aldi, are better than any other ice cream sandwiches. Like,
yeah.
Well,
I remember because we would specifically go to the Aldi in Ann Arbor, and you're like, box.
Yeah, I had to get those, and it's cheap. Again, the pricing you just can't beat at Aldi. So, yeah,
it's been a pretty fun tavern talk tonight.
Yeah, we've been here for 2 hours now.
All right.
At this point,
you good?
I'm fine. That's why I had you. I made him sit for this one because we stood for the last one, and I could not stand for that long straight. Like, I'm like, I have
3-4 hours. You prego mama might collapse.
She's getting so big.
I know.
She's wiggling this whole time. Like, she's kicking the crap out of me this whole time.
Well, it's because she hears Dad talking this whole time.
Well, yeah, she's trying to get to you for sure.
So here's a fun fact. My unborn daughter. Oh my God, it's Christina. Oh, it's awesome to see you too. And also love the gift that you have ordered for her.
Yeah.
I had to show Robyn, and she adores it.
I approve. Between that and Uncle Siegfried got the Don't Touch Me Peasant
onesie. Yeah, oh my God.
Cute. So cute. I forgot what we were talking about though.
Her moving, kicking.
Constantly.
No, the thing is, you made me realize this is when she hears me talking is when she's the most active. She's like, that's my dad. I want out of here. Give me my dad.
Yep. Yep.
And then when we're sleeping, if I have my hand on her, she's just like pounding through.
Yeah.
Yeah. She completely is daddy's little princess.
She's active as it is though too. It's because like she just like, I literally will be woken up sometimes in the middle of the night to her just like moving around, kicking around, or what I call tumbleweeding, because it literally feels like
she flips so much.
Or the other night was funny.
Well, last night. No, that was last night when she was putting on a show.
No, that was the night before last.
Well, I mean, she was still putting on a show last night.
And she was, I called it that night. It was the rotisserie chicken. Like, she was just like...
She felt the heat from my hand, and she's like, all right, now warm this side. Now warm this side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She is going to be the most protected and adored little princess ever. I mean, she's got 2 big brothers that'll probably murder anyone that pisses her off.
She's got 2 parents that have rhythm and are musically talented. So I think that her, and I used to be in dance. I was a dancer and not in the stripper sense. I have to clarify that more often these days.
You're like, I was a dancer. And they're like, oh, you stripped? You're like, no.
Right. Everyone just assumes I was a stripper. because
no, you did ballet, like actually ballet.
No, I was an actual like ballerina. I did point. I did three levels of Cicchetti out of 4. I would have done the 4th and actually graduated and become like a true ballerina, but my teacher was a dick. Convinced me not to do that. But yeah, no, I would love to see her in gymnastics or dance or something like that.
Oh yeah,
so cool.
Well, it's funny because how many times has Z been like, I want to learn ballet?
Yeah.
Like he's going to be.
Which, to be honest, have you ever seen male ballerinas?
They're going to be ripped, but also the thing is, like with Z, he needs that like physical coordination.
I was not a stripper. Yeah, no, I was not a stripper. I promise you guys, 100% not my deal. Not judgy, to those that have been. I've known many friends that have been. But no, I just tend to clarify that.
Your mic did?
My mic just died for a second, so it might be going out. Did yours die?
Theoretically.
I'm glad that thing blinks whenever that happens, because then we know.
I mean, all else fails, we can pull it out. We're being loud. We're close.
Well, yeah, pull it out. That's not. You didn't know how to do that.
Awkward.
What is it? There's that. Because I've gotten on a pregnancy TikTok, obviously, but like, there is a trend on that. It was like, what did my husband do this summer? Not pull out, like, or what did my husband pull this summer? Not out.
Plates? Oh, these are our new. Christine hasn't seen our new.
You want to show?
Yeah. Which one of us is taking? Can you? Because mine's holding my thing in place.
Mine's in my titties, so.
Bring it to the camera.
And I hold.
All right, so we are doing this bare bone style.
Okay, yeah, so I think you saw. He told me to sit down. You guys couldn't hear it, but he's like, just sit down, I got this.
So we've got these badass new badges for the Hall of Heroes Assassin's Crew.
Yep.
After we backed out of other affiliations. And we have a really badass human, aka Bastion, aka Justin, who may or may not be still viewing. He was on the stream
earlier. I don't know if he's on here earlier. We can't see who's like on, unfortunately, but
yeah. But he laser engraved these for us, manufactured the whole badge, and everyone in our crew. Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah. Everyone in our crew in the hall that's part of the Assassins has the new Hall of Heroes badges.
Yep. So you'll see these on us now. Slowly but surely, everybody's getting them from him. As that's another nice thing about the D&D nights is that like when people come, they can grab them.
Yeah.
And whatnot, because it's a lot of the crew.
Yeah.
Some of the crew still lives kind of far away, so they don't always. Not everybody's gotten them, but yeah, these are great.
Badass.
They're
actually
amazing. They're so like solid too. So
we're not going to talk about what I did with my old pin, or are we?
No.
They were flimsy, and I bent it in
half. Yeah, he was able to just bend his other pin just like right in half, but it's made out of pewter, so I mean.
Was it though? I wouldn't call it real pewter. I don't know.
I'll keep him.
Yeah, it was actually kind of aggressive how I literally just grabbed it and
we were angry. I mean, and again, we've kind of talked about this. We've been vague about it. I don't know how vague we need to be about anything. We are our own thing. We always have been our own thing, but we were mad because, again, we spent a year trying to get info from guild leadership, and then we get reprimanded when we do
house cleaning
as simple as kick 2 members out who
didn't want to be
a part of it
and active in the crew.
And there's of course drama with that, blah blah blah. We've gone over that and whatnot.
And it was stupid. And I'm done.
But Bastion immediately stepped up and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make these. I want to figure out."
And these are a million times cooler than anything we've could have hoped for.
These are awesome, and he's had like you can get different like rivets and stuff and whatever. So I mean, I was super excited that he just like stepped right up, and he's so awesome about a lot of things. Like he took your belt and was like, "I'm fixing this."
Yeah, he put the replacement buckles that I ordered from my leather worker in Poland, and he's like, "Oh, you have those? Cool. Yeah. Give me your belt after the black market, and I'm gonna fix it for you."
Yeah, and he's very helpful. He's very sweet. He's very nice. I deeply appreciate the crew members that we have because
we had a rough patch, and the people that stuck it out with us have been amazing, and the wider crew that we've drawn to us have been.
Well, you can't say you
just
go through
absolutely epic.
You go through all this drama, and whatever with these established crews and whatever, and you think, well, are we gonna like lose people? Are we gonna, are people not gonna want to be a part of us anymore or be with us? We didn't lose a single member when that whole drama fest happened and everything.
No, everybody if anything, we had more people be like, well, the day that I specifically said, I'm not wearing this pin anymore, and we had like a whole. Like if we were working at a restaurant, it was a staged walkout where everybody just pulled their shit off and we're like, no, fuck it, we're done.
Yeah, and everybody just came with us and that we already had.
Well, and that was the best thing. They're like, what the fuck is the Guild of Saint Nikita?
They didn't even know.
They're like, I'm here for the hall, and that's it. And I'm like, I fucking love you guys.
Well, okay, to backtrack, can't say we didn't lose anyone. We did lose a few people, but it wasn't really that big of a deal in the long run because we've gained so many more people since then.
Double the amount that we originally started with last summer, and it keeps growing, and it's wild to me.
Well, I think we have almost 40 people in the Assassins Guild now.
Like officially
in the guild, whatnot. So.
But our Discord keeps growing day after day after day.
Right, and
like the hall is the hall, and it keeps building. And the people that want to be close with the core crew, that keeps building too.
Right. So, I mean, it's been really cool. And we have really cool people, and shout out to the whole crew.
Exactly what Ash said.
Yeah, I came here to be an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, and Bastion also made a lot of our minis and stuff, too.
Yeah, all the minis for our campaign, like, stylized for each character.
Which somebody has to paint.
I do have to paint more, but also he's remaking some of them because they were too small and flimsy.
Like mine?
Yeah. You're like, you gotta paint it. I'm like, well, I'm waiting until he...
Well, I wasn't talking about mine. I was talking about some of the others.
Well,
but
I gotta paint more because I'm weirdly good at it, come to find out.
It's really funny watching the 6'5" assassin man
paint a like tiny ass demon. All right, to be fair, let me find that one. Hold it up. Yeah, I painted that. I'm literally watching the replay in like 10-second delay.
I know, that's what's funny is it's weird how it's behind.
That is so blurry.
You got to do the makeup thing where you do this.
I don't know what that means.
That's what all the makeup influencers do. They do that. You got to put your hand behind it so it focuses on.
That's too much work. Fuck this camera.
But yeah, no, I love the crew that we have because we've built a really good group of people. And, you know, you guys have been so helpful for us too because unfortunately we've had to ask for some help on a personal level for like moving stuff and whatever. And I just appreciate how much people just like step in. Like even poor Jeff had to just like come in and just be like, hi, it's your first day. Can you help us move dressers?
Yeah, his first session in our campaign. And we were like in the middle of rearranging the house. And he just jumped in, helped us out. And to me, that shows great character. I'm like, that's a person I want to hang out with.
I deeply appreciate it because, again, like me being... normally I would be there helping you, but I can't right now.
No, I've forbidden you from any lifting.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. He gets mad at me when he sees me shuffling shit around and everything, so. Which, as everybody saw at the last D&D campaign I was doing, because the nesting is hit pretty hard.
Oh, the nesting. What is... There's a tag on this.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
And then she proceeded to lift things. Yeah, I literally got yelled at the Assassin's Guild Black Market by 3 different people. They were like, go sit down. Okay, sorry.
Good. I'm just going to go be pregnant over there.
I'm just going to be pregnant in the corner, thanks.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. But also, the Black Market was a blast. New Year's Eve was wild.
Yeah.
Because the weather was definitely against us. And then it was great once we all got there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, that checks out. And now we have the biggest event we've ever put on coming up in May.
Yeah. I'm excited about that.
I'm really excited for our campaign, the story progression, inspiration for book 3.
Well, and it's just been fun. Like, the campaign is also just an excuse. Like, it's great for us, you know, and whatever, because, like, it gives us content and whatever. But
and also
it's inspiration for the story.
Not just that, but it's an excuse for all of us to hang out. I have been drinking a lot, and I'm trying to drink more.
Interrupting me more.
Full disclosure, the more Köykkä drinks, the more he doesn't hear sounds around him.
Like me talking. Nordic, we're gonna try. Well, I don't know. I keep going back and forth because I'm scared to death to go to Nordic because of the ice last year.
You almost died sober and not pregnant.
Right, and now I'm pregnant and I'm just worried about falling. It's why we didn't go to Hollydazzle either, is because of the ice and stuff. We'll see if he might go, but I might not. We'll see. Not sure.
We'll get you a wagon.
Well, yeah, they keep all talking about like getting me a wagon or like something to carry me in or something, so that way then they can just drag my ass there. Otherwise, normally we go on Friday night because we like to go to see.
We love the Friday the
burning.
The boat burning. We love to go see Plethora play.
Yeah.
Although you were very confused that night last year, you're like, are you gonna keep talking, or are we gonna go and wander?
Like I said, I thought we were like hanging. Like I thought we were being a problem and like hanging him up from other people. I didn't realize how much he was trying to talk to you. So I was trying to like pull you away, but it was just all a big misunderstanding, to be honest. Like in the long run.
Yeah.
So. Bring out your dad.
Yeah. For the wagon for you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, she on him.
No, we were getting 2 hours in. What time is it? I don't even know.
Time?
10:30.
There is no time.
I'm tired, yeah. Well, it's just another reason why I'm excited to not be pregnant, because as much as people say, like, people always say, like, oh, just wait till the baby's born. No. Pregnancy tired is a different level of tired than when you're newborn tired and your newborn's just not sleeping. That's different.
Because I already know she's on my schedule.
Well, yeah, as we felt, this girl.
She's nocturnal like her dad.
All day and like not moving, and then except for today, she's been up all day. So I don't know.
Because she heard her brothers, and they're like running around like lunatics.
Well, no, even before that, it was just while I was working, sitting there. Like I said, I was on the phone with I think I might have been talking a little more, so she might have just been like
doing more phone.
Yeah, so she might have been like a little more like awake.
It's like mom's awake.
Yeah.
Weird.
But no, like at night she's up all kinds of hours throughout the night. But
and it's always when I'm awake.
Oh yeah, is it? I don't know, because once I'm asleep, I'm actually asleep.
When you pass out, you're done.
Yeah, the only time she wakes me up is if she kicks really friggin' hard or something, or she hates my bladder. She hates it.
She's like, the fuck is that thing?
Get it out of my way. Yeah, basically, sun goes down and it's time to party. Yeah. Which Seth was like that too, my son. He had the daytime, nighttime switch thing where like he would be awake at night and asleep during the day and whatever, so.
It's a good thing I have spent 20 years as a bartender and way more years as a father in recent years.
Yeah. So.
Z is just, I mean, he was nocturnal as shit when he was born. Like, the second I got home from work, he would wake up and he would be standing in his crib by the time I walked in.
He's like, Dad.
He's like, Dad's home. Let's go. And that explains a lot for modern day Z.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just your clone. He wants to do everything you're doing. He wants to be you.
And so can she.
But yeah, so that's...
Good night. Yeah, I think we're probably going to crash soon too.
Yeah.
Because Mama's yawning.
Yeah, I'm starting to yawn. I'm starting to get tired. My tailbone's starting to hurt. Just silly. But no, we covered a lot. I mean, I feel like we've talked about everything. We've updated, we started with D&D and we talked about...
Storybooks,
Gears and Bloom,
events,
everything
chaos.
We're doing. Like,
it's been a great time.
So yeah, we're having a lot of fun with it, and
it's great to be back.
Yeah, I'm glad we started doing Tavern Talk again because I know a lot of people were asking about it, but then I think it's also something we enjoy. So.
Yep.
More than we realized.
And it's even better having the live chat up with us and.
Yeah, because we were starting to talk about this earlier. Is when we first started doing Tavern Talk, we just like would record just the two of us. We didn't have the Discord or anything yet when we first started doing that. Then we started doing it live on Discord, and that's when we
record it on the phone to put on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's when I feel like we really figured out that like how fun it is to interact with the live audience.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, and even if it's just, our friends and whatever. So now we're doing live on YouTube because we're kind of just switching everything. Because it's just nice. The YouTube saves it.
Yeah.
And then, people can watch it later and
it's easier for you to edit because it's all just saved on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah. So it's funny to see the progression because, like, things just, change slowly. You think when you start something, you're starting it the right way or whatever, but things change, they evolve, whatnot. So we've learned to go with the flow.
Yeah. Adapt and evolve.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to keep doing. And that's why I said earlier, is I was like, I very much see our Gears and Bloom event and even other events turning into full-on festivals eventually.
Well, that was always the goal. I didn't want to do just like one-day events forever.
Yeah. But you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. And Gears and Bloom being a 2-day event with a steampunk ball on the first night is going to be a blast.
Yeah.
The fact that we already have so much entertainment chomping at the bit, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for that because I've been wanting to do a ball since we started doing events.
Yeah, because you were talking about that, like, Fae Ball or Witch's Ball you went to?
It's the Witch's Ball. So I used to be an avid attendee of the Witch's Ball because my My ex-stepmom used to go to it. My dad went to it growing up. So I started going as soon as I was old enough, which they don't let you go until you're 21. I just thought the whole concept was really cool because I also went the very first year, funny enough, now that I think about it, the very first year that I went to the Witches Ball, it was steampunk themed. So it was so cool because all right, so one of the things I like about the Witches Ball is it's an all-inclusive ticket. So you buy, back then it was $40, which I know they're more expensive now. I think they're like closer to like $80 now with inflation and everything. But in that $40 ticket, you got access to an open bar. There was a dinner involved, dessert, and it's set up like prom-esque.
$80 for an open bar is still low for today's market.
Right. Well, and it was set up like prom-esque. So there's tables and a dance floor and a DJ. So you come in and there's a bazaar earlier that day that's free to access that's got vendors. That's where I met Autumn Moon.
Oh, gotcha.
Is because Autumn Moon was vending at there used to be Convocation is something that happens because Ash, I know you're watching this. Convocation is a convention that happens once a year. I believe in February.
I believe it's in Ypsi.
Is it in Ypsi now? It used to be in Detroit. I think they've had to move venues and whatnot. They've done that a few times. It's a witch convention. So it's like a 3-day convention that you go to, and you pay for like your convention fee. And you get access to all these different classes. And so you can choose X amount of classes depending on what you paid for, blah, blah, blah. And there's a ball that they throw that night too. So Convocation is really fun. I've enjoyed that in the past because especially if you get the hotel room for all the nights, you basically just go hang out with, it's honestly just a bunch of Rennies type folks.
Yeah.
And you get to go take all these classes during the day. Then that weekend, you go to the ball, blah, blah, blah. The Witches Ball, though, was my personal favorite because, again, you get the one ticket. They have a shuttle from there's 3 hotels that you can choose from. There's one that's, in particular, my favorite that they had, like, special reserved blocks that are cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And so then basically what you do is you go, you check into your hotel, you hang out at the pool for a little bit, then you go back to your hotel room, you get all dressed up and whatever it was. And like I said, the first time I went was steampunk. Mm-hmm. So I got all dressed up in my steampunk. You get on the shuttle, you go to it, it's open bar, and you have a shuttle back. So go get fucking trashed.
Obviously.
There's dinner, so you can eat. And then the first year I went, they had whoever did the bakery stuff, they had a steampunk factory cake that made other cakes. It's Ypsilanti, yeah. So the steampunk factory cake, like, literally made cakes for people. Like, it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And yeah, you just go get drunk, have fun, dance, all this stuff. It's done by like 11:30, and there's after parties then that people have at the hotels. But it's super, super fun. And then you just go back. And there's no worrying about having to drive or anything like that. So, like, ever since I started going yearly from then, and each year they do a different theme. I've always wanted to do a ball.
Yeah.
Kind of set up like that because, like, that's like literally the perfect setup. It's so safe, and all this stuff. And Convocation is run by the same people. It's like Convocation and the Witches Ball are like, or at least it used to be run by the same group of people. Like, my family used to be involved, like my brothers and my stepmom used to be involved in, like, you can volunteer for certain things. Like for Convocation, you can volunteer to be a part of, there's usually a room that they have that they dedicate to like snacks and water and first aid stuff, extra stuff, that you have, like, and somebody has to manage that. So you can volunteer for certain things and help out, and you get free tickets when you do that. So like they did that and whatnot.
Well, there you go.
But that's where I, like, ever since I went to the Witches Ball, which I went for like 4 or 5, 6 years in a row, I've always wanted to like throw a ball. I always thought that would be super cool.
And now we have the opportunity to throw our own ball.
Yeah. So I'm really excited because I'm already working on decoration ideas.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Every girl in the Discord, get a hold of Korppi if you want to be in the Korppi's Ravens chat for a craft night.
Yeah, if you're in the Discord and you're not in the Korppi's Ravens chat, send me a message either personally or make a note in the general chat and I'll add you. Because I only add people if they want to be added, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't just add everybody because I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, but
or just like rushed to join something they're not familiar with.
Right. So, if you want to join, just let me know and we'll join. We've already been talking about it and stuff. I've already got people helping me save stuff for it, so I'm really excited. It's gonna be really fun.
Yep. No, Gears in Bloom this year is what I wanted the first one to be to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we have the rare opportunity to blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Me too.
So, May 23rd and 24th, Memorial Day weekend, that Saturday and Sunday. Free event, Gears in Bloom.
The daytime festivals.
Yep, daytime is free. The Steampunk Ball, we do have tickets available on Facebook if you go to our event or on Eventbrite if you search Gears in Bloom.
Yep. And they're on sale. Early bird tickets are they're on sale right now. I think we put that through March 1st.
Yep.
So
March 1st is kind of like our
cutoff.
Yeah.
And there's two types of tickets. There's general admission tickets, which just gets you entry into the ball and then entry into the costume contest, which I'm really excited about.
Yep.
But then if you do a VIP ticket, which there's a very limited amount, you'll get.
We are doing limited edition Hall of Heroes Gears in Bloom pint glass with a swag bag. Yeah. Which is great because
hopefully we'll have some things from the vendors, but we got to solidify some of that with some of the vendors first. But
either way, we're gonna figure it out. But
we'll have some cute little stuff.
At the end of the day, at minimum, you're gonna get some cool shit to go home with.
Yeah, some fun.
And reserved seating at the event.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I keep forgetting about the reserved seating for some reason, but yeah.
VIP does involve reserved seating.
Yeah.
Which is great because we have a great plan for the dance floor. Like we have a steampunk DJ coming in, and we're gonna have some live acts going on throughout the day and night, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm so pumped.
It'll be fun. We've all
now I just gotta up my
outfits.
steampunk game.
I was gonna say we've all been looking at outfits and what to wear, which I unfortunately am running into the issue of. Like I want to buy a new corset, but I can't because I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear the corset or not. So.
Well, I mean, in May you could, but depending on.
Not if I get a C-section. That's where I'm running into. Is if I end up in that regard at all, I will not be able to wear a new corset.
By May you could. Might be a little snug, but you could.
I don't want to be in pain all night. So we'll see. But I posted some inspo pics for the girlies in the general chat a while back
on our Discord,
and it was kind of cool. I'm a huge fan of Corset Story because I think people confuse Corset Story as like Corset Story used to be. It is kind of a small business, somewhat. It's not as much anymore, but it used to be all handmade, like hand-tailored corsets. I think they have gotten a little bit more commercialized, but I have ordered from them in the past and they've got great corsets, and personally I love their deals. I mean, right now they've got the 4-for-1 corset deal going on where you get 4 corsets for the price of 1. That's a killer deal.
What?
Yeah.
Ladies, get on it.
That's what I'm saying, is I'm like, and some of these corsets are only like $250, $300, and I mean, if you go back in past videos and whatever, you'll see me wearing some of them. Like, I have solid steel bone corsets.
Yeah, you've got some great corsets that you've said you got from them.
Yeah, and there's both of the main corsets that I wear are from Corset Story.
The red and silver one?
Yeah,
the red one and the silver one?
The red, silver, and the plain black one that I have are all from Corset Story.
Can confirm. They look great. Guys, buy your girl some Corset Story. Big fan. And so will you.
But then I know someone had posted a plus size corset website, which was cool. And then I think the other one that they posted somebody had posted was a somebody who reviews corset websites and whatnot. So, check out those links and whatnot too. And yeah, I'm excited to see what outfits people come up with for steampunk. Especially because we are going to have a costume
We are going to have a cash prize costume contest on the night of the ball.
Cash prize?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually kind of thinking, too, which we should get with Pastor and Aubrey. Maybe we can make a trophy.
All right. At minimum, cash prize. At best, cash prize plus trophy.
Well, we'll see.
We have
idea
ideas.
Literally just popped into my head,
yeah.
So I was just like, wait a second.
Korppi's brain is stewing. Thus we must make it happen.
That's how it happens.
Happy wife, happy life.
Me Orchard Corsets is their name. Nice. Perfect. But
yeah, Mama tired.
Yeah.
Daddy buzzed.
We're ready. Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you.
And enduring our microphone failures as we have navigated a wild extended Tavern Talk once again.
Yeah, we need to be better about that, but
no, we
it's
don't.
All good.
It's fine.
It's all good.
It's better when it's longer.
And I think last time we had committed to, we were trying to do this a Tavern Talk every Friday, but I think
we're
gonna
go
be too much.
Off weeks. So we're gonna do Tavern Talk one Friday. Next week we have our live campaign stream.
So it's like every other weekend, you'll either have a Tavern Talk or you'll have the live D&D that you can come on and hang out. So yeah, and we're almost at 3 hours, so I think we're good.
Yeah, it's been an adventure. Yeah. I've drank a lot for the sake of the masses,
and I still have to edit so many of our sessions, and plus the last Tavern Talk. So
yeah, edit? No, we don't edit. We full send it. We don't half-ass it here at Hall of Heroes.
No.
We whole-ass it.
Whole-ass it.
All right, kids.
All right.
Have a great night. And once again, 1, 2, 3. For the hall.
For the hall. For the hall.
You gonna kill it?
You get up.
Oh, I gotta get up.
I'm like, you stand up.
I'm gonna love this edit.
Who's pregnant?
She pregnant. I'm failing at walking.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. How do I turn it off? Actually, though,
you click the X.
I'm not that drunk.
We don't know how to leave.